Come on.
Yeah, we got law books, you know, in here, everybody. Pulled up thinking I was right as rain. Badge came walking like a freight train. He's tall as a pine blocking out the sun. Says, sir, step back, but I ain't done. Laptop in my hand, facts in my head. I know what the statute said, they said. Tried to swing knowledge, tried to make it clear, but that tall trooper didn't disappear. I got law books, yeah, I know my rights. I got law books, read them late at night. Babe, call the lawyer, tell him where I am. I got law books, yeah, I got law books, man. Cameras rolling, gravel on my jeans. County line justice know what I mean. I said this ain't lawful, said it real loud. Laptop flew up, didn't faze that crowd. He just stood there, 6'6" or more, like he'd heard this song 1,000 times before. Cuffs went click, dreams went thin. Still preaching case law while they reel me in. I got law books, don't you touch my things. I got law books, constitutional strings. Babe, call the lawyer, wake him if you can. I got law books, yeah, I got law books, man. You can laugh it up, say I'm out of line, but precedent's precedent, and I got mine. Ink on paper, footnotes too. I'll see you all when court's in view. Backseat talking to the window glass, still explaining law as the minutes pass. They say, sir, calm down, but I just croon. Case law rhythm under neon moon. I got law books, stack them to the sky. I got law books, that's my alibi. Babe, call the lawyer, tell him I shook hands. I got law books, I got law books, yeah, I got law books, yeah, I got law books, man. And to this day, I don't know if she lost the number or just figured I'd talk my way out like I always do. 'Cause babe never called the lawyer. Still got law books. Still got law books. A stool and stay a while. Doc's got a drink and a story to share, with headlines, hot takes, and zero cares. It's Drinks with Doc, where the beer flows free, talking about the world and what it means to be. Pop culture, sports, and a bit of the news. Just Doc and his thoughts, maybe some brews. So raise your glass, kick off your shoes. It's Drinks with Doc, and we've got nothing to lose.
And hello, how's everybody doing? Good evening. We do have David People with us today. Hey, David. And,
hello.
Hey,
how are you?
Doing well. So what is your beverage of choice today?
Me? Water.
Water, okay. And mine is the
I do not imbibe on alcoholic beverages at all. So
yeah, that's good. That's a good thing. Maybe I need I don't drink often, but when I do drink some good stuff. Tonight's drink of choice is Red Horse from the Philippines with a higher alcohol content. So if you're familiar with that beer, it's it's kind of on the same levels.
There's beer in my beer. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So real quick, let's just see who's here. By the way, everybody, we got these nice virtual waitresses at your bar. Please say hi to them, tip them, just tell them how great they're doing serving your drinks to you. First, we have Giggles coming in the house.
Yeah, Giggles.
Yeah, G Swag is somewhere. He should be coming in, but we won't say hi to him until he actually says hi back. Hi first, right? In the panel. So, Sluggo is in the house. How you doing?
There's
Carla. Yep, Carlos here.
Hi, Carlo.
Yeah. Now we also have MC Dilly Gaff / Jim Crown. So, yeah, bad thing, MC Dilly Gaff, you cannot change your logo. You change your logo, people will not know who you are.
True.
Yeah. I know we got 9 people in the chat. Please coming in, like, subscribe, tell us how you doing. Let's engage in the chat and let's make fun of some folks. Big thing. I mean, you ever met someone that you say, God, they're so dumb? How the hell can they speak?
Yeah, huh? Yeah, a few.
We didn't even see them on YouTube.
Well, some of them get stuck in elevators and others get other places. So, yeah.
And we also got Rats to the Moon.
Hey, Rats to the Moon.
One dude right here. Rats, I'm putting this in the chat if you want to jump up. I'm going to just put up here just real quick. Okay, thank you, Carla, for doing that. But real quick, I am putting this in for Rats to jump up. And it's just going to be up for a couple minutes, and then I'm going to take it off. So, Rats, you see in the chat, just tap it and join. And thank you for putting it in Discord and letting people know. I appreciate it. Yeah. But these folks, it's not just one. It seems like there's a good many of them that they get started, that they get going. You hear them talking, and you wonder what's going on with them. I mean, big one this week in the news, surprisingly enough, Cyrax. Have you heard about Cyrax this week?
No, what happened? I heard something, but I didn't hear any of the details.
Okay, so a lot of YouTubers that channels that mostly focus on news and political stuff came across Cyrax's a little video threatening ICE if they ever barge in his house.
What?
And it's he basically Cyrax in a YouTube video or a TikTok video said that he would shoot and kill ICE agents if they ever busted in his house to try to arrest them.
Why on earth would they be trying to arrest him?
Yeah, no, exactly. We are talking about ICE. I mean, they go after illegal aliens, but I don't think there's too many people who are familiar with Cyrax would not mind ICE to go ahead and deport them.
Well, that's true too, but
yeah. But first of all, I mean, I do believe that that's another one that's probably going to wind up in prison sooner rather than later.
Yeah,
because of all the antics he does.
For sure.
Yeah, because of all the antics that he has done. But it is so incredible that that's making the news this week. You ever thought that out of anybody in particular that Cyrax would actually be the one that people would go, oh my gosh, he's on the news? Did you ever thought that you would see that?
No, I didn't. He was actually on like the legitimate news.
No, I don't think I've seen him on the legitimate news, but I've seen a lot of news-related YouTubers saying certain things. I'm actually trying to find that video. Of course, and you know what really attracts the attention for him, and that is that how he looks.
Yeah, and appearance is a very important part of it. I mean, how things look sometimes are as important as what they actually are, especially on YouTube.
Yes, exactly. I mean, you look at it and you know there's something not right about him. There's something. Yeah, here we go. Here's the video. Let me share this tab instead. Let me pause it too. I don't want to and put this on the stage. So if you're familiar with the quartering, are you familiar with the quartering by any chance?
No, you mean like the execution thing, or what? What are we talking
No,
about?
Jeremy Hambley, who has a pretty big news-related YouTube channel.
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right.
I'm sure you've probably seen this picture before.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah. All right. So this is him. I'm going to just go ahead and let's just let him talk about
the segment. It's on the Jeremy Hambley channel, my personal channel. And I thought we might look at a interesting specimen. I'm being told by people much smarter than me that this individual is actually a long-standing internet lolcow, which...
And very, very true, Jeremy. He is very, yeah. There's a lot of legends about this guy.
Very, very true. Very true.
Yes, very true. So, yes.
It's difficult to understand lolcow culture. You don't really choose to be the lolcow, or the internet kind of decides that you are. Generally, they're just weirdos. Popular examples of an internet lolcow might be DSP. I'm
not gonna be honest with you. The names he's saying, for the most part, I don't recognize. So, but I understand where he's coming from.
I don't know.
Yeah. But
there's been so many. I'm just not really involved in that culture. I don't know. It's a part of the internet that has its place. They make fun of people. Good for them. That's fine. It's all entertainment. I think oftentimes these individuals end up, playing into it because it's the only way they can make money, stuff like that. But this individual is threatening ICE agents, and I just want to take a deeper dive into what can only be described as Asmongold's.
Do you recognize him now?
No, but that's a face made for radio for sure.
Hey guys, if you recognize the person that Jeremy is talking about at this time, put a 1 in the chat.
Forgotten twin brother whose parents chained him up in the basement and fed him fish heads. Like, if I told you this guy, grew up only eating fish heads, I don't know that you'd be able to directly refute that. Now, again, I want to be careful because I don't know if this guy is just mentally, he clearly has some mental issues.
And I would agree with that.
I think.
Yeah. I mean, there is something mentally wrong with Cyrax. Truthfully, I think he's under special care by his parents still. I don't know how old he is. I think he's in his mid-20s now. And he looks much older.
That guy's not in his mid-20s. If he is, he needs some help right now. That's sad.
Yeah, I want to say he is. I think that that he's like 23, 24, maybe because of a couple of years ago. I may be wrong. Hey, does anyone know how old this guy is? Hey, Gil, I see you in the house.
By the way, in case you're wondering, Wiktionary defines the lolcow movement or the lolcow as a person whose eccentric or foolish behavior can be used to exploit it can be exploited to amuse onlookers. I thought that was a good definition.
Oh yes,
just for anybody who didn't know what it was.
Rats, I don't know. That's a good question. She asked, has this guy been in GS's chat? I'm assuming she's talking about the Cyrax. I mean, I have not known him to be in the chats.
Not that I know. I don't don't know one way or the other. We'd have to ask.
I truthfully, I don't even watch his stuff directly because he is and NC guy has said there is a Cyrax.
But the problem is when you have mental issues, it can lead to other problems, right? Like it can lead to people actually following through and this is nuts. This guy is talking about ICE agents. Again, I don't know. He's probably just doing it for attention. That's probably what he is. To a lot of people who are watching this video, apparently he's.
So I'm going to tell you, I disagree with Jeremy Hamley. I don't think Cyrax is doing this for attention. He is legitimately believes what he's saying.
Oh, I do too. I think
yeah. So he legitimately believes that ICE is going to bust in his door and try to deport him. And ICE is not going to do that. ICE is not going after U.S. citizens, not knowingly at least. But yeah. But this guy, I truthfully believe he believes that. So this, again, Jeremy does not know much about him, so he's evaluating him based upon what might logically make sense. But the thing you have to realize about Cyrax, throw logic out the door, because there's not much logic.
Very well known. I don't know. I guess I need to bring back the Incredible Salt Mine so I can get filled in on the lore of these people. But let's see what he has to say about ICE or to ICE.
ICE agent that thinks they're going to come into my home and terrorize me and my family, you will be met with lethal force. I will kill on sight, and I will shoot to kill if need be. ICE agents are not allowed in my home.
Well, this is also one thing that.
Okay. So apparently he does not want the ICE truck bring ICE to his house.
I guess not. That's that.
Yeah.
I mean, if someone's delivering ICE, they better watch it.
Yeah. The ICE delivery people need to be careful.
This is probably one thing that is widely misunderstood with the left. Certainly, ICE can come into your home if you are harboring illegals. I don't think this guy is. I mean, this guy's 100% American. Now, I don't want to disparage a large area of people, but I have a feeling I know what general area he lives.
And I think that it's around Ohio, right? Is that correct?
I don't. I think so. That sounds right.
I know it's northern state. I want to say
like
Ohio.
Cleveland, maybe.
Yeah.
Cleveland
I think Jeremy might assume something else, which is going to be inaccurate. Might be closer to our neck of woods, not Ohio. So Jeremy, be careful what you assume there, Bubba.
Okay. When I look at him, there's no doubt in my mind that he's an American. What I have an issue with is the fact that he is so openly and brazenly making these unhinged threats online.
If you come into my home to terrorize my family, I will see you as a threat, and I will kill you.
I mean, that is very brazen. But you know what? That's not a true threat to law enforcement, because his statement is, if you come to my home.
Yeah, and on top of that, I mean, you have to, he really, just by looking at him saying it and the way he's saying it, he's a true believer. I think I don't think he's doing this for show. And
no, he's not. No. If that's one thing I will say about that guy. I think there are some deficiencies. I think he really truly believes that, and actually, he is in Akron, Ohio. It says so right there in front of us on that screen. Yeah. But yes, sitting here and looking at him, everything we know about him, he really truly believes that ICE would actually barge in his home. And one reason they would come in his home is if the family is keeping illegal aliens. I don't think that's happening. I just don't think the family has the means to keep anyone like extra in their home. Just saying.
Now, what he's saying here is probably not illegal. It's probably not. He's smart enough to know that this isn't a direct threat. I mean, there was just somebody yesterday who was his name is Taylor Ryan Prigmore, not this guy, different guy, was arrested on Monday for leaving YouTube. So you can understand why you've got to take some part of these people seriously, because you just never know.
Yeah, and that's a good point.
You guys are terrorists. Bear in mind, I am.
Yeah. He's calling ICE terrorists. No, Bubba, you're more of a terrorist than they are.
Yep. I don't necessarily agree with everything President Trump does, but ICE has the authority of the government, and sorry, that's the way it is. If you don't like it,
right, yes, that's true. And right now, who are they going after? Illegal aliens who have committed mostly other crimes. I know there's some that they have picked up that basically are trying to live quietly. I know some have been picked up because they were brazen about their legal status, but for the most part, they are going after the worst of the worst. People that we probably don't want on our streets.
And and to be fair, Democrats and Republicans, no one has done anything about this like they should have for 30 years. So it's not just. I mean, I don't know.
It just it's a crime shame it got so bad that now it almost feels like we have to be aggressive to take care of it.
And I am the grandson of immigrants. My grandparents came over on the boat from Sweden, but my great grandfather did it legally. He got his quota. He came over. They learned English. They got jobs. They did everything they were supposed to. I mean, and that's how we should be doing it. I have no problem with immigration. I do have a problem with illegal immigration.
And I think that's where most people don't realize what that is. My wife is an immigrant herself. Came in the States legally. You start getting her talking about illegal immigration, she gets pissed because she had to jump through some hoops to get into the country.
Yeah, so does my sister-in-law. She's from Madrid, and she had to do the same things.
Right. So that's why you see a lot of first-gen immigrants with legal status that came in illegally upset about some of the things that happened the past few years.
And very much armed. And will
He's very much armed. Well, let's leave it at that.
He looks kind of white.
Really I think his father might be armed, but I don't think he's really armed. I don't think he legally owns any firearms. Just saying. And quite frankly, it scares me thinking that he is armed. And we'll go into why I say that.
need to do to protect my family. I stand against ICE.
By the way, everything he's saying here, as far as I know, is okay. I mean, he seems like he has some problems, but maybe not.
Any ICE agents that show up to my home to terrorize my family will be dealt with immediately.
No, that's close to being illegal.
Yeah.
That's a threat.
That is a threat. But if he comes but you know what? If they had to come to his home, and I'm going to just say this, not just ICE, any law enforcement agency that has to go deal with him, they need to take a look at this video, because he says ICE here, but he may confuse police SWAT team as ICE, or believe that they're part of ICE. He may confuse he may not. So any law enforcement agency, if they heard this video and they knew that they had to go arrest him for whatever reason, at this point they need to treat him as an armed person that will shoot him.
I can't imagine why ICE would be going after him, though. I mean, that's just silly.
I think he believes that ICE would, because there's a lot of people sitting there that saying, yes, they're going after his U.S. citizens now. Yeah. So, and I'm sure he hears a lot of stuff on the internet, and he's leaving most of what he's hearing.
Well, you know what Abraham Lincoln said about the internet, don't you?
What did
Everything on the internet is true.
Yeah, everything on the internet is true, according to Abraham Lincoln.
To any ICE.
Now, again, this is who, I mean, people are being absolutely brutal in this guy. I don't know. You can't help how you look. You can't help all that kind of stuff. So I don't like to, make fun of people's looks, but this guy's name is Chance Wilkins. He's threatening to take out ICE because they are Terry's, but he was also arrested by police after he attacked someone with a baseball bat on camera.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
And Jeremy gets ready to go into that a little bit. So, and Jeremy's not familiar with the story, so we'll see.
Now you see in the bottom.
Good. Hey, Chance, we're gonna be turning around here. Hands back for me. Why? What's that?
Now, it doesn't sound so tough here.
Why? You're under arrest. Why? Listen, can I talk to you guys for a minute?
He's wearing the same shirt he is here when he's swinging the baseball bat down.
Stop.
here.
Calm down.
Mom, please relax.
Stop. Calm down.
I'm scared.
I know you are. What is he being arrested for?
Assault.
Why? They were on our. Can I show you something?
We've been told that we can protect ourselves here.
Yes, we can.
We got a witness that said.
Okay, so yeah, just you saw the bat made contact with the person.
Yeah, he's a tough guy, isn't he? Listen to that
Yeah.
crime.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
listen, I have.
Let's talk.
Can I?
We got a
Can I-
witness,
can I-
neighbors that said that
Can I
assault
show you?
cans go out onto
Can
the
I
sidewalk
show
and
you
protect
something,
the
sir? Before you arrest me, can I please show you something?
What are you gonna show me?
These guys threatened me.
Okay.
Now I wonder if this is a case like what's the guy over in Europe, Dragon Lord? Like maybe like people used to go to that guy's house and like harass him. This guy who he appears to be striking with a bat seems to be wearing a face mask. So I don't know if the guy who is messing with them is like somebody from the internet who's there to harass and rile him up. I know, with internet.
Okay, so this is where I wanted to kind of correct Jeremy on this. In this particular situation, the guy that was recording the house, Cyrex's house, he was on the sidewalk, which is, perfectly public forum, right?
Right?
And the reason why he was recording was apparently Cyrex was sharing not so nice pictures of himself to minors.
Oh, they didn't get him for that? See that?
I don't know, but that's kind of what the person that was recording, that was what he believed. And Cyrex has been like a little bit of a terror in the neighborhood about that kind of thing. Like he doesn't understand. He's no longer 15.
Yeah, and some people, as they get older, think they're still the same age they were when they're 15 or 16 and can get away with whatever.
Right. And I think, I mean, truthfully, I'm not going to sit here and say he's not like Chris Reiter in the sense, there's something wrong with him, period. Whereas Chris Reiter should have enough sense to not do shit he's doing. Just
I
saying.
agree.
This guy, I don't think he has any sense that this Cyrex really is someone that probably should be underneath some form of care 24/7.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And hey, Dove, how's it going? So, am I
Hey,
surprised?
Doug, how you doing?
So am I surprised that Cyrex made that kind of video and threatened law enforcement, ICE? No, not at all. It's kind of surprising that it kind of grew a little bit of legs, a little bit. So it's kind of like, okay, and watching people who really don't know anything about him trying to say some things about him, and it's like, guys, come on now.
Well, let's face it, he has never been what I would call completely stable.
No. Cyrex has never been stable. He has never been a stable human being. And again, I think this is a situation where he needs to be underneath with some sort of institution for care, or someone that understands how to care for him. I don't think his family knows how to care for him, because I don't think he could function. I don't think he could function on his own.
And part of the problem with people getting mental health care is like that Colton, what's his name? Colton Woods, is that his name? I mean, he's crazy as a loon, but he cannot be made. You have to go through a lot to get a court order to actually have somebody have mandatory health care.
Right. Yes, that's true. That's another problem we do have in this country, when someone's very obvious needs care, but they refuse to go get it. And yes, it's their life. They get to choose, but sometimes someone's got to step in and say, you're a danger, not just to yourself, but to other people. We have to do something to make sure you are not hurting anyone else.
Yeah, Glenn Serio is another good example of that.
Mm-hmm. Glenn Serio so far has been more harmful to himself than anyone else.
Yeah,
he's disgusting piece. I'm sorry?
He sure threatened to harm others.
Yes, threatened, but how far do you think those threats will go?
Well, true. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I've got to jump off for a few minutes. I've got the last thing I've got to do. I'll be back hopefully as soon as I can.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. I'll see you guys in a little while, hopefully.
All right,
Take care.
take care. Bye.
Lolcow culture. This is not uncommon. They did it to Dragonlord, but I think Dragonlord is actually a pretty bad guy. So if this guy was there just to harass him, he hit him with a baseball bat. It's kind of like, I mean, you know, I don't know, you know, like it's interesting though that, you know,
Hey, Josie, it's good to see you.
here is the absolute meltdown that he's been exposed. Here is the second act after Libs of TikTok posted, and we posted this video.
What up, y'all? This is Chance. This video is for Libs of TikTok, aka Shia, aka failed LA realtor, who felt like selling chopped up fucking shit from news.
Well, that's a good question. Dove, I'm going to just say this. When you get time, don't do it now, but when you get a chance, when you get an opportunity, go on YouTube and search for Cyrax, and then email your response, your reaction. That's kind of what you walked into.
And posts is more fucking valuable than actually real fucking work.
Okay.
So listen here, you dumb fucking bitch.
Whoa.
You got this shit all motherfucker.
See, here's the thing. I start to feel like
Yeah, that's not that. Yeah. That's not good. That. Oh,
I feel bad. Like this guy obviously doesn't have the best life. I don't know what led to this, but then you go and you say stuff like this, and it's like hard to. But by the way, this is a brand new video. Like, I don't know if he has substance abuse problems. I don't know. You feel bad, but then he talks like this, and he makes some like clear threats, and he's also, you know, all this kind of stuff. It's tough, but this is who we're dealing with, right? These are people on the other side of these accounts online who are making these insane threats.
Fucking twisted. I'm about to untwist it for you.
Okay.
See, I'm Chance. I'm the motherfucker that was in that red fucking tank top in that fucking video.
So we saw that. Was he the one swinging the baseball bat around? That's what he's referring to.
Yeah, that's me. I was at
and I see ND14's in the house. That's good to see you, buddy.
the dude that was in that tank top that you fucking posted about over on Twitter.
Okay.
What I said was this: if ICE were to engage my family and attempt to kill us, I would not hesitate to do what I.
So, ND14, this is Cyrax. Yeah, he is something else. That's the best way to put it. He is. He's got his own YouTube channel. If you search for Cyrax, well, like I tell people, I'll just wait for your response. I think a lot of people would get I would get some hate mail at that point.
Needed to do to defend my family.
He did say that, and
he's actually in Ohio. ND14.
Will say I've been on record saying I don't think what he said violates the law. I don't think.
Josie, he looks Somali, only paler. I see it. I do. I see it now. Oh goodness.
What he said violates the law. I think he said, if you store my house, then I will do this. And so, hey, I'm giving him credit here.
And that ICE agents are actually considered a fucking terrorist group.
No,
they have literally taken innocent people.
Actually, Stefan, the quartering still has the quartering channel, but this is like a second channel, just that goes by his regular name, Jeremy Hambley. This is where he kind of put this up. And that's kind of the point I'm making about Cyrax. Cyrax is kind of one of those guys that, you know, if you know about, you know about. Well, somehow Cyrax making threats to ICE kind of got some attention from personalities like Jeremy, who, well, that's just, you know, they're not into that kind of realm of things as far as YouTube's concerned. But Cyrax got attention from these guys, and basically they're just kind of pointing him out.
innocent families and throwing them into fucking camps.
Where are these camps? I don't know why. I think he records like with his phone sitting on his air conditioning unit or something like that.
Wake the fuck up, you dumb fucking liberal broad.
I mean, okay.
Granted, I'm not in the...
Wait, he called her liberal?
This is kind of where I noticed that too. I don't know who he was talking to for the most part, but if most people that's against, that's for ICE are not liberal, just saying. So, okay.
Politics, but just going by your fucking name, you sound like a fucking idiot. Like, seriously, you're fucking stupid, bro. So, to libs of TikTok, fuck you. And fuck your goddamn bullshit. You ain't shit. You ain't ever gonna be shit. See, you're below me, bitch. I'm a fucking worldwide known name, bitch.
You know what?
So, you know what? I'm going to just say this. I think that little clip right there, you're below me, bitch. I just think I'm going to just use that. I'm going to just clip that out and kind of use it for Chris Reiter. I think that should be a Chris Reiter clip. You're below me, bitch, from Cyrax. Yeah, I agree with you, Josie. I don't think he knows what it means, or he thinks it means something else.
Again, Zach, can you guys stop tagging me in this? Look, don't go and like harass this guy. I think maybe he's got some issues. This is wild. But the people out there who are saying stuff like this online, there are real consequences, as Taylor Ryan Prigmore, again, not that guy, found out.
And yes, very true. Don't make any kind of threats against any law enforcement agency, whether it's ICE, your local police department, another federal agency. Excuse me. Yeah, not a good idea. Not a good idea. It's not going to end well for you. All right. So, I just found that to be interesting, especially when you kind of know more about the subject area that this individual is talking about. And when he starts talking about things, you go, wait, no, that's not what happened. That's not what happened. So you have to point it out. Now, let's just kind of jump over to what we really want to talk about. And that would be Chris Reiter. Hey, what's going on, G Swag?
That's not Chris Reiter.
No, that's Larry Foreman.
No, that's Jeremy Hambley.
That was Jeremy Hamlin. Oh, wait. I didn't change the screen yet. Here. You're right. Let me do this. There. Now we got Larry Foreman.
The dirty, corrupt DUI guy.
Yeah. The guy that basically let you know who tell his story, and
What's up,
then
BD?
and then basically call him out for his dumb-foolery. And this is kind of comes to what do you think that people will risk 25, 30 years in prison to put you in jail for 30 days? That does not. And we're not talking about one person. We're talking about multiple people in multiple counties in probably 2 states that's trying to do this to Reiter, or what one of Reiter's conspiracies say he was throwing out there that we all knew was fake.
Simply because JJ was pissed off because the air conditioner was off.
Yes, or the imposter story where again, our Larry kind of put that one wrong by just saying. So your imposter basically showed up for court on your behalf and actually attended some of these things on your behalf.
Oh yeah, I mean, if we're gonna watch the whole video, it'd be kind of cool. But if we don't, that's fine.
We're going. Yeah, probably not the whole video, but we're going to start it and we're going to just kind of let Chris talk about the story.
You just watch it. Watch how him and Tifaho's face melt when they know, like, oh, we can't bullshit this dude.
Yeah, and I got a question for you. If you were if you had an attorney and you're going through a court case, and you told your attorney that you're going to be doing a YouTube interview where you're going to be interviewed by another attorney, do you think your attorney's going to tell you don't do it?
I know, man. I mean,
That's not smart. Don't do that. Stay off of it and shut the hell up. It's probably what Tom.
well.
Tom Clay was made aware of it. Told him.
In Chris's defense, he was pro se in this interview.
Oh yeah, he was pro se.
Yeah, he's pro se. Like, you know, when he goes pro se, and half of his conversations with a cop or a law clerk, whatever, you know, I need these records. My attorney told me to come down here. You know, well, we can't give it. Well, I'm pro se.
Yeah, I'm pro se. Hey, Katie said. And guess who else is here?
What up? What up?
Hey, what's up, my friend?
Same old, man. Just walked in.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, we just need
I
to do
can't
a
go
live
nowhere without this motherfucker following me.
I'm gonna just say this. We're gonna just do a live stream where Killa's gonna hold a class on what work is. So, and we'll invite Reiter to join because
nobody likes Killa. Nobody likes him.
But he works all the time, man. He works all the time. How's the cat doing? How's Derpy doing?
Derpy's doing good.
Yeah. Hey, so I'm going to put a little public service announcement out there for you. Hey guys, let's not send so many treats to Derpy. Killa's running out of space to keep it. Let him tell you when he's starting to get low.
Well, that's when I forget. I think it was Ron that was like, you should make an Amazon wish list, and I'm like, yeah, but then everybody be buying shit, and I'd be like, I wouldn't have anywhere to put the shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, worse yet, you might get Tyrants Beware delivering it to you.
Oh, good old Terry the Twink.
Yeah, Terry might be coming in.
Yeah, I seen you had his brother up on screen a little bit ago.
Yeah, I did. I sure did. And we were talking a little bit about Cyrax because, you know, he kind of got a little traction this past week with his little rants.
Yeah, it's I'll tell you right now though, but see, I can't stand Jeremy. He's a total piece of shit himself. But that's what Cyrex wanted. He wanted to. Yeah. He's losing his clout for doing those phone calls where he messes with people and whatever the hell that app was. So now, why not say some off the wall shit about ICE? And then you have jerk offs like Jeremy and what's that fat Spanish dude from fucking California? He used to fight with Jeremy all the time. He does like drama shit too. I forget his fucking name, but same thing. Now all these guys are talking about him, giving him clout.
The transparency dude.
What's up?
Is it the transparency dude?
No, he's from Georgia.
Yeah, Georgia transparency is yeah.
No. You said he's fighting somebody from California or something.
Yeah.
There's a Bay Area transparency.
No, he's not a frauditor dude. He's a drama guy. He's
internet dramas,
and he does some gaming shit. He's like a heavyset Spanish guy. Kind of looks like the fluffy dude. What's his name?
I don't know, honestly. I just
it's gonna bother me now. Hold on, I'll look it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna play a little bit of Larry Foreman, and we're gonna
let me be on the show. It's G Swag's time. Get the fuck out of here, dude. I thought we loved each other.
Now, G, be nice. Be nice. If you're not careful, I'm gonna call Dawn and I'm gonna tell her that you're being mean, and she's gonna come here sick, you know. And
well, I'm choosing boot now. I'm choosing boot. I don't like killing anymore. I'm choosing boot.
You're choosing boot, yeah, because boot's not here to come in. And I do see a few people pop in here, and I hadn't said hi to yet. And that's Dr. Phil came in here. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Yeah, I think there were a couple other names I saw pop in that I may have not said hey to. Stefan, I didn't say hey to him. So hey, Stefan. So, hey, you know, when I get company, I do want to try to say hi. So if I hadn't said hey to you, say something in the chat. I believe I said hi to Sluggo earlier. So, hey, Sluggo.
What's up, Phil?
Yep. So let's just kind of play this. Larry Foreman, the DUI guy. as far as good lawyer channel, he's one of them. I would definitely recommend to kind of watch it when you're just kind of curious about some things, especially if he's covering a case that you're interested in. He's got interesting intake observations that he's got. There's quite a few of them that's got really good channel.
Buddy, and welcome back to your favorite show on YouTube, Raw, Law, Unfiltered, with your favorite host on the internet, the DUI Guy Plus. Today, we are going to be doing something very, very special. Do you remember when we covered the story of what the hails with the rogue judge grudge or grudge judge, hashtag buckle up judge the Tom? Let's start with the beginning. When October, last year, right?
17th of October 17th of last year, I had been facing a really strange case, which we won't get into.
This channel called Fraudit Wrangler or something like that. I don't know. Michael Kaiser is the official name, but I don't know. Chris will tell you all about it. This is me just giving you a little bit of a preview just so that you can understand what is happening here, okay? So without further ado, allow me to introduce for public safety, Chris. Chris, how are you?
I'm doing great, Larry. Thank you for having us. My girlfriend just stepped to go.
Oh my goodness. I mean, that's a face that definitely broke the internets, right?
Look how sexy he is with open collar. Man, that turns me on.
Oh, he is so cool. He is such a cool guy. Kelly, you think he's really cool?
See, that's what I'm saying. We don't need Killer up here, man. He don't like you. It's about me and you, man.
Yeah.
Kill him off. Ban him. Ban him.
Oh yeah. You gotta love Reiter, man.
Oh yeah, he's the president that keeps on giving.
I do love right? Like again, just like with the cops, he doesn't know anything about his fucking Fifth Amendment rights, because even when Larry asked him questions about his open active cases, he doesn't know when to shut the fuck up or just go, hey Larry, I can't talk about that. It's my active open case. No, but he always got to defend himself. Just like if you talk about it, he has to hop up on a panel to correct the record because he's too dumb to realize we can say whatever we want. It doesn't affect his case, but everything he says does.
Yeah. You watched during this interview. When Ryder knows he's fucked, he starts like and like kind of nod his head, and you see in his eyes like, well, okay.
Yeah, you got to give him the good old Izzy laugh.
Yeah. And he goes, well, hold on. And he starts looking at the tip hole and stuff like that. It's hilarious.
I'm just going to say this too with I said this earlier before you got on Killer, but I asked G Swag, do you think he told T Clay that this interview was getting ready to take place? And if he did, you know what T Clay told him to do, not to do it. Period.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
So the answer is yes. Reiter, because Larry's a true professional to his craft, he sent Reiter a fucking questionnaire about, hey, this is what we're going to talk about. So that way he kind of has a heads up of where his shit's going to go. But Reiter still swears, because it didn't go in his favor, that Larry railroaded him.
Well, Larry railroaded him because he simply disagreed with him and pointed out how Chris is wrong. And the worst lawyer ever. Worst lawyer ever.
Well, I'm going to say Larry was a lawyer first and foremost, and he saw the holes in the story and was able to point them out.
Well, he just simply asked Chris questions, and Chris was like, I was supposed to talk here. You allowed me to listen to you, so I can't answer these questions, sir.
Right. So let's hear what they say and break it down as we get into it. Let's not try to get too far ahead, because it's easy to do because we've probably seen it 100 times.
But the real question is, right? Say you really were going to hire Larry as your lawyer, right? Why would you agree to go on your lawyer's fucking YouTube channel?
YouTube.
To talk about your case that your lawyer is going to represent you on.
I'm going to a step further. I'm going to go a step further. Why would you agree to be on any lawyer's YouTube page to talk about your open case?
Or any social media? What the fuck are you doing? You're basically you're purging yourself, Because anything you say right now, but if he agrees to take him as his lawyer, anything he says in this interview is open to to discovery and to be put on court. So if he says anything opposite of this interview, it's perjury.
Yes, exactly. Anything he says right now can be it's now available And quite frankly, yeah, you don't have client and attorney privilege here because you're saying it to the freaking internets.
Yeah.
Anyone that has a computer can watch it at any time.
He's hamstringing Larry if you want to hire Larry as an attorney.
Right.
Yeah. Larry can't do anything. I can only represent what you said now, Chris.
Mm-hmm. Which is yeah. And I think Chris actually thought he probably could get Larry to be his attorney. And I think Larry probably kind of knew some things before that discussion ever started.
I think Larry was somewhat on his side because he's a fraudster supporter because he supported Craig Henry and got him off from some kind of misdemeanor case. Misdemeanor case.
See, I'm going to correct you right there. So, like, a lawyer's a lawyer. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it's not that he defends frauditors. If he's getting paid fucking money, he's taking the case. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. So you can't say.
Yeah, but that's how Chris knew Larry through Craig.
Yeah, that's how he introduced to Larry. That was through Craig Henry.
And so I think Larry is going to give him a benefit of the doubt and say, all right. And so he looked at his case and said, all right, well, if you can answer these questions when I interview you on my YouTube, I'll represent you. It all fell apart.
Right. And here's the thing, too. That just tells you, Larry was ready to stand up for Chris, but he saw things about Chris that said, no, this case is not a good case for me to be involved with. But let's play a little bit more of this.
Another phone holder here. This one's going dead. But I'm doing great, Larry. Thank you for having us up. I'm pretty excited to tell this whole story to everyone and anyone and everyone. It's crazy.
So I'm going to give you the floor, as I always do with my guests. I like to kind of sit back. I will guide you if at any point I feel like you're maybe deviating a little too much or whatever. So the floor is yours, Chris. Tell us what happened. Let's start with the beginning. When October, last year, right?
October 17th of last year. I had been facing a really strange case, which we won't get into, but it's not a real big deal. Just a little misdemeanor case from Hardin County, Kentucky. And in that, I needed records. I needed a copy of my actual.
So, okay. So the case he's referring to is the one where he was the probation revocation case or probation case where he didn't show up for his probation. That was 25 years old.
No, that's a marijuana cigarette, man. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that marijuana cigarette, but he got convicted of it. He pled guilty. They gave him probation, and he didn't finish the probation. That's what the cold case was. This is one of those things where, quite frankly, if he didn't argue, he probably would not have got any time, or if he got any time, it would have been either maybe a week or two in jail. Maybe he just got community service.
A fine. Me and McKillis talked about that. Probably a fine.
Yeah, don't do that again, and then go away. But he made a big deal about it, and it dragged on. Now, at the end of the day, what happened with this case was not surprising. The judge kind of felt like, what's the point? And I hate to say this, I would have to agree with that. What was the point? Why, but
yeah.
This was not end of the world for Chris Reiter. This was not an end of the world type of situation for him.
For his ego, it was.
His ego, yeah, maybe. But I mean, like I said, worst case scenario, they put him in jail for 30 days. And that would have been probably it. That's worst case scenario. I mean, he even told GS at one point in time that it was his life. And it was like, dude, you're talking about at worst case, 30 days. You're on vacation, Bubba.
He's unemployed at the time, too. Yeah. Let's not forget that. He has no business. He's living off the government. He's living off Tiffany. He has. There's literally nothing that would be affected in his life if he goes to jail 30 days.
Right, exactly. No one's going to miss. He's not going to be missed. This YouTube channel might suffer a little bit, but in 30 days he comes back and goes, "I'm out of jail, guys. Yeah, they ran me off."
Actually, Bob, I think it would have spiked his channel more.
Yeah, it actually would help his channel when he came back.
He'd have been a martyr.
Yeah, and all because he couldn't be adult back when in his 20s and just showed up to probation meetings and that kind of thing.
records from my cases in my lifetime, all the way back to 1999. So there was a record that should have been on file in Meade County, Kentucky, concerning a case that was about me in 1999.
Why would it be in Meade County if it's a Hardin County case? I'm confused.
Well, they were using they were cherry picking some records out of a case that was in Meade County in 1999. In the Hardin County case, they were doing that. Understood. So the problem that I had was that they didn't, the other attorneys, the prosecutor didn't give us the whole file. And I felt like I needed the whole file to be able to address the allegations that they were using those just few pages of records from. So I wanted the entire.
And that is so true. The day before court. If you need records that bad, and the court date's 3 to 6 months out, do you think you might want to just go get those records? I don't know.
Par for the course for Chris.
Yeah. You think you probably want to get those court cases sooner rather than later.
I guarantee you, Doc, that he's done that before he started filming and got cases delayed. You know what I'm saying? They go, hey man, look at me, I'm stupid. Okay, all right, yeah, well, hold on. You know what I'm saying? But then he started filming it, and then he's like, his channel kind of big a little bit. He bought like 10,000 more subscribers, and he's like, let me show out here because let me, this frauder thing's catching on. You don't tell me where my records are. I show you where my records are.
Right. Yes. So that's kind of, I think that's some of it too. Hey, Frauder Watch is in the house. He's down on the bottom joining us in the panel. Okay, you said if you want, just let me know. I'll send you the link. I see you still hanging out. I know you like to pop in every now and then and say hi. But if you want to join us, that's a very good point. She never requested records and got them the same day.
No one does.
No, they didn't. And there is something else that might be a theory, but I won't say it. Might be something I just need to hush about right now. And after this case is over, I'll mention it if it doesn't come up. But I'll keep this going.
I wanted to copy the whole file. Mm-hmm. So we went there to get it. Tiffany and I, she'll be here in just a second. But we went there to get it, and somebody freaked out over the cameras because, I'm not sure most people that are watching this might not know who I am. But my YouTube channel is basically like a vlog, a video diary of what we are dealing with. This is Tiffany, otherwise known as official misconduct.
This is wifey, right?
Well, we're not married, but might as well be.
Fair enough. We're not a common law marriage state, so I don't think it really matters. But anyway,
even if we were, I'd be okay with it.
Hi, Tiffany.
So that. Yeah.
You lie, Rat. You lie. I'm picking.
So we went there to get the copy of the records, and apparently somebody had flipped out over us video recording a live stream. I had I wear a body camera typically whenever I'm vlogging.
Wait.
He's wearing a bike. You need the bra looking thing there. Watch what you think. You know what I'm talking about, right? The bra?
Yeah, the bra.
The bra.
Well, hold on a second. Hold on. Let me. Hey, I'm trying to do an Australian. Hello there.
That's not hello there.
Hello. Good day, mate. Good day.
No, get it right, G Swag. It's g'day.
I'm fucking with you.
Okay, now, all right. Swag, read this one. I'm gonna have to. You have to read this one on the screen. Can you?
What a beautiful couple. They're perfect for each other. KTZ.
In more ways than one.
Yeah, we really do need to start a poll, guys. How long will it take for Tiffany to get a new boyfriend after Chris goes to prison?
72 hours.
How long does it take her to walk out of the courthouse?
And who will it be?
The dude that says hello.
Yeah. Who will be her new boyfriend when after that too?
How far is the ride from Maryland to Indiana?
Yes, or Cincinnati.
Hey, don't forget Mississippi to Indiana as well. And he actually told us, he told the world he's only 6 hours and 3 minutes away from their house. which is
I
creepy in
can
itself.
be there in 6.3 hours, and I will represent y'all and never give up, never surrender.
Yeah, I don't think Matt Rearen's going to let Terry the Twink go though.
Oh, you don't
Well,
think so?
ridiculous. I don't think Matt would know if he left.
How about
He's
Georgia
still jamming
Transparency?
out on
Or
the blue screen.
how about Georgia Transparency? You think he might be going after her?
Nah, yeah, Tiffany doesn't have a dick.
Yeah,
Oh, that's true.
yeah.
I mean, too, Lana would be jealous.
Yeah. Her bits and pieces are not hanging.
Just remember, just because it looks like a female and it was a dude, still a dude.
Just yeah, no. It's like Georgia, dude. I mean, you get a girl, she got 2 holes. Why you choose a girl with 1 hole? Come on now, think about it.
Oh,
he eats his hot dog split down the middle and tucked in its bun.
We're not talking about
it just that just sounds painful. Just that description. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's keep this playing for a moment.
Who freaked out over you recording? Explain what happened.
Well, according to the record, which we're in litigation,
So we also now got a full house. We got Mr. Thomas on the stage.
Yes, you do. Can I ask a quick question? I know I just got here, but can I ask a quick question?
Uh-huh.
Why do we have the T-Move version of Mr. and Mrs. Smith on the screen?
The T-Move version of Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
I'm telling you, these every time they say something stupid,
but according to the record,
they make
there
you
was
want
a
to take a
call
drink.
in regards to us entering.
Hang on one second. I'm sorry. My cat jumped on the keyboard and basically activated the video.
Yes, yeah, and Erica to sure your cat did. No, what I'm saying is, why every time they say something stupid, it make you want to take a drink.
Well,
wait. It can be a drinking game. It can be a drinking game.
No, you wouldn't. You'd end up in the hospital with alcohol poisoning.
Yeah, I know.
I've been drunk since 2023. Then.
And just to let you know, Mr. Thomas, their official name is Tiffany, Mrs. Dumpy Cunt Napier, and Krista Child Reiter.
Okay, well, it fit them perfectly.
And Mr. Thomas, I don't think Timu is the right one. I think it's more like Wish.
Okay, yeah, that's exactly Wish. What you wish for, but this is what you got.
Exactly.
No, it's more like Etsy because the picture's one thing and you really get a box of rocks, whatever you buy.
Look at all you damn metrosexual men ordering all the stuff off Temu.
Just because you're the only one that still goes to fucking Claire's G-Swag.
At least I show up.
Is Claire
last time?
Is Claire still around?
It is. Killer.
Well, yeah, G Swag would know about Claire, so he goes there all the time to shop.
It's probably still around in like the 3 malls that are left in America.
Well, that's where I get my girlfriends. What are you talking about?
Doc should know. Doc hang around in Claire's all the time.
No. I know G Swag likes to shop there.
Yeah. Well, see, it's like Chris Reiter back in the day, man. Orange Julius is where he hooked up with the really 13-year-olds. Orange Julius.
Well, you know what? Oh, sorry, Mr. Thomas.
No, I was just saying these two are so annoying. I mean, I really stopped following this dude here when he got stuck in an elevator. And it was ridiculous. All he had to do was just push a button. I really stopped following this dude because I didn't think nobody in the world was that stupid. God. I'm like, you know what? It's not even worth making fun of this dude.
Unlawful detainment. Come on, dude.
Well, the other day, when I was watching that one video when he first got out of jail, and he was like, "Oh, is Day in here? Oh, shout out to Day. Is Day in here?" I'm like, "Well, ask his sister." Oh,
hey, The only worst place you can get stuck is on the escalator. Yeah. Why Chris just in the middle? Why is he in the middle?
It stopped moving. No, knowing Chris, he'll try to go downstairs on the escalator going up.
Well, in honor of the great Mitch Hedberg, escalators can never be broken. They can always be stairs.
Well, I can tell you why you probably like Tiffany, because Tiffany is a screamer. I mean, because did you see the video when she was getting arrested? She talked about it hurts. It hurts. And then talking about her broken back.
I think it actually turned Chris. I was like, I've never heard that before.
Yeah, I forgot who covered it. I'm like, wow, she is a screamer. I see why he likes her. I really do.
Hey, can I just jump in? Rats to the moon. Yeah, you're right. We shouldn't make fun of the handicapped, but these two aren't handicapped.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm guilty now. I'm sorry, Rats.
And when the power goes out, I don't know which way to go on the escalator. Josie, that's good.
I was saying, look, Chris is walking back and forth. Like, where do I go? Top or down? Top or down? I don't understand. Where's the orange is at?
This dude looked like the type of person will walk up to a door that says pull, and he'll push it and then get in an argument with the door.
Exactly.
Yep. That's right. How I would classify me as the type that would be pushing the pull door. So, all right, we'll be trashing no more. So let's play another 30 seconds.
County public building with cameras immediately when we walked in. So we can only assume that had to be what the whole thing was about, because the chief deputy of the sheriff's department for Meade County, Kentucky, his name's Ray Whited. He come in there hot and heavy, telling us, well, they're not going to help you because you got cameras in people's face and this, that, and the other, and he was very argumentative and aggressive. And it didn't matter what we tried to say to him. The guy was just dead set on escalating the heck out of the whole situation.
Okay. What did he really do? He said, okay, you're going to get your paperwork and then you're going to leave. What did Chris Reiter say after that?
No, he just walked in and said, hey, what's going on? What's the problem? And Chris starts saying, hey, man, they didn't give me a record, stuff like that. And then he starts saying, well, what is the record? What they do? And then Chris, well, you're dismissed. And then that's where it went on.
Yeah,
In fact, didn't Ray actually shake hands with Chris when he first walked in?
Actually, Chris almost tripped.
He stood at the end of the counter with hands on the counter, in a very cordial exchange of discussions. And then when Chris started going on about, oh, that's her job, she needs to explain things.
Right.
He said, well, where's the law? You've got your paperwork. Now leave.
Yeah. But to be fair, about the handshake, Chris almost tripped over his own 2 feet trying to get over to Ray White to shake his hand.
To bootleg him?
I mean, seriously, if you ever watched that video,
he tried to bootleg him.
On 2 feet trying to get over to him.
Hey, one more question. This may be a little bit off subject, but how old is Tiffany?
I don't know. That's a good question.
In whore years or windy years?
Well, she might be older than dog years, but I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the screen right now. She looks like she's way older than Chris Reiter.
I want to say she's here late 30s, mid 40s. Reiter's almost 50.
Well, what do you think happens to a woman when they walk down the street and every cock hits her in the face?
Yeah, that's not beauty cream that she's getting.
Well, it is true. She probably can't take shots. She probably can take shots to the face, but I don't know.
That's the weird honey mustard mask.
And she is an alien too.
A lot of people are saying 40s. She's in her 40s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's 48.
Yeah, he's close to 50.
They look horrible. They look horrible for their 40s, and I'm in my 40s. Yeah. I thought they was older.
You still look like you're 15 years old.
That's fair enough, man.
Mr. Thomas still gets carded every time he goes buy beer.
That's true.
Well, I get really true. Like going to an elementary school, man. I mean, I'm trying to do my fraud at the park,
That's true, because when Doc goes into the liquor store and buys his cheap liquor, and they ask him how old he goes to show his card, they say, "Man, get your old ass out of here! You know you can buy this liquor."
You could have bought this liquor in 1947. Get the fuck out of here, boy.
Now I'm gonna tell you though, I did go to a place one time with my son, who is actual legal drinking age. They did card him, but didn't card me. Now I got mad.
For what? I mean, you old as Methuselah. I mean,
well, they didn't have to. They didn't have to imply it.
So you offended because they didn't card you? I'm like, you got gray hair on your head.
Oh my God!
They don't have to imply that I look old.
You about 65. So you telling me you don't know? You getting upset because they didn't card you? I'm like,
I'd say that is a discrimination. That is ageism.
Well, between me and Killer, we will let you ladies. We'll get off the channel. You ladies can argue all you want to. Invite us back up, and y'all can settle whatever you have to settle, honey. We don't judge.
I ain't judging you. I'm just saying, I was just asking how old was Tiffany because she looks like,
I think 42. What do you think, bud?
Someone did say that she was born in 83, so that 42, 43 would be about right.
She looks like a really old cougar.
Well, I've actually Googled it, and she's 41.
And to be honest with you guys, I do think she has aged tremendously in the past 3 or 4 years.
If you go back and look at her pictures, what she used to post on her another social media site, which I won't mention, she used to look pretty, and now she looks.
Yeah, she has aged, and she has aged tremendously. I do think there's a lot of stress that's associated with someone like Chris Reiter.
Hey, Mr. Thomas, can I ask you a question? What ages you real quick?
What age am I?
No. I said, what ages you real quick?
What ages me real quick?
No, what would age someone real quick?
Oh, what would age someone with? Probably, stress and stupidity.
And drugs and meth.
Well, yeah, that too.
Yeah, so that's why Tiffany looks a little older than she should look.
Yeah, I would, like I said, that there's definitely a lot of stress. I would say
fuck you, J.A. Fag. It was over-the-counter prescription crack. What are you talking about, J.A. Fag? It was over-the-counter prescription drugs that made us fail all them drug tests.
It was a misappropriated fucking place where I took her to that got that goddamn G.E. Fag under the sofa place.
Let me interrupt real quick, guys. I do have a new name in my chat, Brooklyn 10952. Hi, how you doing? Glad you're here.
But when he said that Tiffany failed her drug test for opiates from a fucking allergy medicine, I almost pissed myself laughing so hard.
It was a sesame seed killer.
Oh, it was
a sesame seed.
It was from Chris's old dog. I was allergic to it, so I would just pop these handful of pills that were definitely over-the-counter prescriptions.
I sucked this dude off in the back corner of Wendy's, and I guess he was on drugs. I don't know. I mean, I guess I swallowed.
Okay, Josie has something that she added in here. Mr. Thomas, I'm going to let you read this one.
Well, micro penis was stress. I'm not going to finish it, but you know what it says.
Oh, yeah. Micro penis with, I guess, that's probably part of Tiffany's stress.
Well, left up to Tiffany, that probably stresses her out.
Yeah, probably would. Yeah.
Oh God, here he comes again.
Yeah, you know who else? You know what else stresses her out too? Trying to take care of one of the children.
Yeah, what's stressing her out is child support.
I can tell you what's not stressing her out: child support. She ain't paying it.
Exactly.
Wait a minute. So she got children that she had, but she's not paying child support.
Yep.
Okay, but this may sound kind of ridiculous, but they will put men in jail for not paying child support. Why she's not in jail?
Well, she's got upcoming court dates.
Sir, Mr. Thomas, I will allow Killer to educate you on this.
No, even though she got court though, but at the end of the day, if it was a guy, they would have been within a month of not paying, she would have been locked up. But because it's a woman, they always give them the grace. And then even when I used to go have to go to family court shit all the time, a woman would go up there for not paying, and they'd be like, "Oh, are you having a hard time?" And they would like give them the benefit of the doubt and be so nice to them. But then I would see guys that came up there that are on Social Security. The kids are out of college now. And he was like, "Oh, well, you're paying $300 a month or I'm putting you in jail." And the guy's like, "Well, I'm going to be homeless." They go, "Oh, fucking well." Like as much as they say it's fair, it's definitely not fair.
That's not fair. That is not fair at all.
No.
Doc, look who's coming into the chat.
Who has come in the chat?
Mr. George.
Pedo Picon.
Oh, hey, did we put butter in the door so you can get through?
Yeah. Come up, Georgia Transparency. Let us kick your ass again.
And who's sharing this screenshot that's been?
I did.
Okay, let's throw that.
Wait a minute. Who just came into the chat room? The chat.
Oh, Georgia Transparency just came in chat.
I don't smell Taco Bell in here.
Coming in hot.
It's going cold.
Of course you don't, GT. Come on up, buddy.
Oh man, goodness. That's a interesting picture, I would say. But that's what she looks like.
You know the last time I see Georgia Transparency, they was trying to squeeze him into a back of a police car. But they literally had to pull the door to get him in.
Yeah, I got one. I got one for Katie Zed. Hold on. Katie Zed will laugh her ass off. Let me find it real quick. Katie Zed will know who this is.
Can I leave now?
Let's see, who is this?
Katie Zed knows. That's good old Kate, Masshole Mafia. Look at her using those fat rolls as a fucking armrest.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But if you want a good laugh, I forgot to tell Katie Zed and K-Far this. Apparently, Butt Sex Big Tits was on a panel with Kate and the Shiz crying about how people are harassing him. I thought it was fucking priceless.
Yeah, and
that was Kate.
Not Kate. Not Kate.
Yeah, that was Kate. Masshole Kate.
Wow. And Shiz is supposed to be fatter than she is, right?
I don't know. They're both big girls. Biggins.
God almighty.
Josh Abrams.
Yeah, is that Josh Abrams in a wig?
I'm going to just tell you something. Every time I look at Josh Abrams, the person that comes to my mind is Spanky from the Little Rascals.
Hey, I got another question for Georgia Transparency. If he's still here, when you come from out the water, are you followed by a tidal wave?
A tsunami.
No, just
Brooklyn, to answer your question, we are actually trying to place this video, but we get sidetracked very, very easy. So bear with us. We're going to get it started back here shortly.
I feel sorry for his truck and his axles, especially the wheels.
Ban him.
Hey, Boot, thank you very much. I'm not going to ban you. You're awesome.
Ban him.
You're awesome, Boot. Thank you, Boot. Appreciate it, Boot. All right.
Oh, of course, he followed by Taco Bell. You know,
I'm followed by
Taco. He closed down every Taco Bell in the 10-mile radius.
Well, I thought he also took care of KFC as well. Where's transparency? Seriously, quick question: KFC or Taco Bell? Just let us know what your preference is.
Another quick question: recused or recussed?
Actually, Doc, I think it's more like landfill, not Taco Bell or KFC. It's landfill.
My question is, I hate you,
Boot.
My question is, have he given up on Lana? We haven't seen him with Lana lately.
Well, I think Alana, per rumors, she might be serving a certain sentence, or she might be throwing it off like Chris does. That's why she's not online as much. We won't know because pedo picker will not ever tell the truth about it.
Hey, Georgia Transparency, got a question for you. Did Mark go to a female prison or a male prison?
Oh, that's a good question.
Just curious.
Yeah. And real quick, Boot, check your email.
My another question for Georgia Transparency: when you walk outside your door, do you leave prints all over the Pacific Northwest?
Hey, Georgia Transparency, when you jump up in the air, do you get stuck?
Mr. Thomas, Mr. Thomas, how do you think you got the Grand Canyon?
He failed. I mean, can you literally watch? Can y'all literally picture him playing hopscotch? He played hopscotch L.A., Chicago, New York.
There wouldn't be no hopscotch; it'd just be hop.
All right, guys, let's get back to the video. I think Brooklyn really wants to know why we got Larry on the screen, so we should play at least another 10 seconds of it.
I had been told to wait there for the actual clerk, the elected official clerk, because she was going to come and make sure that I had everything I needed. I'd been calling in advance for weeks at that time, wanting a copy of the record, and they kept dragging their feet.
No,
and
you have to go in person. They don't do anything over the phone. That's a fact.
Yeah.
I mean, even as an attorney, there's no way I can do anything over the phone.
Okay, and Larry just kind of
But anyway, go ahead. So you show up.
Larry just pointed out something that Chris shouldn't already know.
Okay, one more thing. Who is this metrosexual dude?
Which one, Larry? Larry Foreman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that looks like he actually has smarts.
Well, he is an attorney. He is an actual
Yeah,
he is an attorney. He's like one of the top-notch DUI attorneys in Kentucky. Is it Kentucky, I think he's at?
Yeah, Kentucky.
Yeah. So if you ever get charged with DUI in Kentucky, you want to call Larry.
Okay, but what if they have proof that you actually, was driving under the influence?
Well, Larry's pretty good about that. Well, maybe not get you out of it, but maybe the punishment won't be as severe. Just saying.
So that goes back to Chris's mentality. DUI guy, right? Okay, I'm gonna call the DUI guy to get me out of these felonies that I've done in Meade County. You know what I'm saying?
I already got representation that I paid for from Delay Clay.
And wouldn't that be a conflict right there if you got two lawyers?
Well, like I said, I think if I was Delay, who knows? Thomas Clay probably was decided that maybe that he could get rid of Chris because he probably knew what kind of client Chris was.
He's probably on his third skin graft. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. All right. So we'll just keep this going. But like I said, yeah, this is so silly that he really honestly thought that Larry was going to represent him after he already had a darn good attorney as is.
You mean his public defender?
No, he's playing for Delay Clay.
Allegedly.
Oh, that's the dude. I've heard that every time a trial comes, he makes some type of excuse.
Yeah,
that's what I joked about, like his third skin cancer treatment.
Yeah, that's kind of why we're starting to call him the Delay Clay.
Let's be honest. He wasn't paying for Delay Clay to start with. His subscribers were paying for Delay Clay until somebody had his GoFundMe shut down. Now, can't remember who caused that to happen, but yeah, his subscribers were paying for Delay Clay.
I think I know who done that. I don't know. Did we mention the name?
I think we should. I think we should mention the name.
Hey, Princess. Good, Sophia. Good to see you.
But that's going to keep happening, and the judge is going to get tired of it and say no more delays.
Yeah, that's kind of where I think it's going to head to.
Hold on a second, Georgia. I answered that question last night, so don't come in here and like, why isn't Chrissy in jail yet? We've answered that question, so shut the fuck up. Go get 19 pounds of fucking Taco Bell and suck Lana's dick.
You mean to tell me he's still here?
Yeah, he's still here.
Yep.
Yeah,
go get him.
Yeah.
I mean, what would I do with a wildebeest?
I guess shave it maybe.
I mean, I do need somebody, to guard the sidewalk because that's all they're good for.
Yeah, pull the other one, Georgia Transparency. You're pissed that he's still free? Bullshit.
But yeah, that's why I called BS on that one. I
What do you
mean,
mean?
I
He's
want you
still
to
free?
if you're pissed, do a video about it.
In the way
If you come out and you do a video and you say you're pissed,
Georgia, come here and discuss it with us, please. Come on up here. Yeah, we are friends. Come on up here, buddy. I won't destroy you like I destroyed you last night. I'll allow the dude from Australia. I'll allow the new dude to destroy you. I'll allow Killer to destroy you. Come on up here, buddy.
Yeah, come on up here. We got Twinkies, bonbons, we got ho-hos, we got now laters.
We got Lana Dicks.
Well, he could keep that one, but we got we got now laters. We got, if I look further, we got some baked potatoes, some meatloaf. Come on up here.
We got some legit baked beans, man. You're invited to the cookout.
That depends on what type of cookout we're talking about. If you just said baked beans, Georgia Transparency is the last person we want to give baked beans to. Have you ever seen Blazing Saddles?
The sheriff.
I remember. I remember Blazing. Oh, I love that movie. That's one of those really good movies that we will never see a remake of. You're not going to see a movie like that.
They were sitting around the campfire eating baked beans. The last thing you need is Georgia Transparency with baked beans.
Oh my goodness! I can smell that from here. I'll tell you. Woo, dog.
Tried by email.
Are you by yourself or are you with Tiffany?
We were together, and she was live streaming for her channel, which is connected to mine. And then I had on my static equipment, my body camera, and then my phone was on its tripod. And so anyway, the chief deputy of the sheriff's department, Ray White, comes in, and I mean, hot and heavy. The guy didn't try to collect any valuable information to understand what was going on, and he was just pretty much accusing us of needing to be trespassed for basically he was citing disorderly. Well, we weren't being disorderly. Other than that, there was a one little hiccup in which, for some reason, one of the women working in the clerk's office told the clerk that was actually doing really good and helping me to not help me anymore and walk away.
So why did that particular clerk? Yeah, why did that particular clerk tell her not to help? Tell her not to, the other one to not help anymore, and that answer would be simply he was asking questions that she should not be answering.
And more simply, it's illegal to do that.
Exactly. That's why the other clerk was stepping in and saying, "Stop! Stop!" She was protecting her coworker from him sitting there saying they gave me wrong information,
and protecting the county, because if Chris went into that court and said, "Well, they told me that I could, delay this court case for 2 more years," and the judge be like, "Who told you that?" Found out they told that, he could sue the court for or the county. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly. So, yeah, but that was the biggest thing. Is I never known go and get a records that you're gonna get information from the clerk. I mean, I don't know. In the past, I had to go get my records so I can present it to the employer. I never. I mean, what I may have had on my records at the time, may have ticket or something like that. I didn't go through it and go, what does this mean? What does this mean? That's not their job. It's almost, to me,
exactly
self-explanatory. What are you going to do? Argue with them that you think the date's wrong? I'm sorry. I don't think she was there when they put the paperwork in neither. So
I would like to answer real quick, Georgia Transparency. I agree, G-Swag. They were protecting the county. Didn't you have multiple lawsuits against hold on, wait for it, counties? Didn't you sue a bunch of counties?
Yeah, quick question. How many did he win?
He didn't win any. He's always settled.
Oh, well, I guess he sucks as a pro se attorney then.
Yeah, but good point. But I agree, G-Swag. They were protecting the county. What I was saying right there. But didn't you sue counties? Hey, Pedro Pickron?
know that he attacked somebody like he was Godzilla.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
That
say
don't
this.
count.
Yeah, the count. You should always try to protect your employer. Whether you're a county employee, state employee, private industry, you should always try to protect your employer from someone who's after who could turn around and make life a living heck for everybody that you work with and work for.
I thought that was kind of weird that
Well,
he goes around suing counties and states
And
and
cities, and yeah,
they were protecting the county. Well, yes, Russell.
exactly. That's what they do. Yeah.
Thank you for proving me correct, sir.
Mm-hmm. And
Oh
we
God,
do.
take
And
this
we
to
also
far.
got K-Far in the house. Hey, K-Far, how's you doing?
It's getting worse. It's getting worse. I got Killamilla and now Kafar.
Kafar. Kafar. All right, let's keep this.
Arabian night, like oh, that's Jafar. My bad.
All right, let's do another 10 seconds of Larry's video, and then we'll probably go another 5 minutes of just random bullshit.
Point in which I was asking for her simply to make a copy of the entire record. You know, no big deal. I said, I'll pay for it. If you just make a copy, it'd be great. She said, okay. Oh, sorry.
Really?
Did you just smack the camera? What did you do?
Yeah, well,
He's like,
the tripod.
screw this guy. I don't want to talk to him anymore.
The tripod.
Hey, Larry, didn't you know my camera's name is Georgette? What do you think I'd do to the fucking thing?
Yeah, Georgette. Oh gosh.
Hey, kid, get back in that goddamn closet. I got to put my gun to your mama's head.
Hey, another quick one. Do he ever let her talk?
You know, that's a good question. She does talk.
No.
But it seems like there are times you can tell that he does not want her to talk.
Even on her own channel, when he got his channel deleted, even on her own channel, he was using that to try to be, Chris Reiter. She would get on there and he'd look at her like, I'm talking. Like crazy.
But yeah, and that's kind of what boils down to is that you can tell when he really wants to take over, he's going to take over. He's and hush her up if he really wanted to.
Go over the court or something.
The cats are kicked out of the room. Usually it's our pit bull causing problems. But yeah, so the chief comes in, and I mean, there was nothing we could do. It didn't matter what we tried to say or anything. The guy was dead set on doing something to us, and he did. It got way out of control. He arrested.
Okay. He wasn't when he said to do something. He basically said, "All right, once you get your paperwork, you need to leave." And of course, what does Reiter say after that? What was it along the lines? "The hell I will." And that's when he says, "You don't leave, I'm gonna arrest you."
You ain't gonna tell me where to go. You're dismissed.
Mm-hmm. And that's so no. What boils down to Ray White's mission at that moment was to just get him to leave, one way or another.
Remember, Russell. No means no, especially when she's underage.
And Teresa, how you doing? It's good to see
you.
So yeah, so it was not him coming in and ready to do something. No. He came in and basically tried to get him to leave. So, hey, Steve Cousins, how you doing?
Me, he said I was being disorderly just because I tried to explain to him that, I needed to get my record, a copy of it, at least. I had court the next day, and then he turns to her and he got very physically, grabbed her. He squeezed her so hard she had a huge softball-sized bruise where he grabbed her, and he slung her into the window wall and pulled his taser out and stuck it to her heart and screamed, "Do you want to get tased?" Just way out of control. For no reason. So remember, she was live streaming, and that turned out to be a huge issue for them.
I'm sorry, what's that?
Doc, don't you remember that part of the video when he screamed, "You want to get tased?" And he put it right to her heart, and then he beat the fuck out of her all down the hallway.
Oh man, yeah, it was so violent, so horrifying.
I made a picture.
And he put his he's so good with that taser. He put it down and tased her in the heart. He's so good.
I trust him so well, right? Only the actual video of it happening would turn me against him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, that was. Oh yeah. That was. they have the video of that proves him 100% wrong, and he thinks Larry didn't watch that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Larry had to watch that. Larry strikes me as the type that does his homework. And Georgia Transparency, weren't you in the kind of same field for it a little bit and got fired because I don't know, some sort of scam that you were doing with the county at the time? But here's but the person you're criticizing is the second highest person at that sheriff's department. You couldn't even they couldn't even keep you as a correction officer because you were all the complaints you received from your inmates. I'm just saying.
Was it some kind of fraud?
Yeah. Oh gosh, what do you call it? Family leave, medical. Oh gosh.
Yeah, some kind of medical fraud or something.
Yeah, he took time off because of family leave.
Ray White is still an idiot though.
Yeah.
Damn it, you're right, dude. You're right.
Okay. I'm going to just say this, Georgia Transparency. I'm just going to say this. If I had to go with you or with Ray White, I'm going to go with Ray White all the darn time.
I mean, shouldn't he have a buffet he should be rating?
Ah, that's true. Or I'm sure there's a Krispy Kreme near him tim too.
Well, just ask him.
Don't give me ideas.
Pick around. What does recuse mean? Just ask him what recuse means. He'll shut them the fuck up because he don't know.
Don't give him any ideas about Krispy Kreme, because pretty sure he'll put 5 donuts on his fat stubby fingers and eat every last one at the same time.
Oh Lordy.
Oh my goodness.
That was pretty good.
All right. Put those chickens away.
Yeah, have put them away because Georgia Transparency eat chickens live.
Stefan, is that true? If it's true, Georgia Transparency, is that true? Were you fired from Walmart as well?
Tiffany was.
Yeah, I know Tiffany was. Yeah, she was like a loss prevention person.
Oh shit, he passed out. He was a speed stop. Never mind.
Wait a minute. Isn't that kind of the horse, car, and the cattle black? She worked in the loss prevention center. The loss prevention part,
she was one of the loss prevention agents, to my understanding. And apparently, she worked very closely with the local law enforcement there because, loss prevention will always look closely to law enforcement, especially at Walmart.
And I think that's when Chris fell in love with her.
And I think, she would come home and tell Chris the stories, and then, of course, then Chris would go online and trash the police with the stories that she told him. And I think at the end of the day, the police department said something to Walmart about her revealing some stuff to Chris. I heard that Chris got on there bitching about it, and that's what got her fired. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She would tell him, and of course he would go and
okay.
And bitch about it. I mean, let's just face it. I'm sure all of us has significant others or people we would talk to about things but those things don't usually end. The conversation usually ends right there. But not with Chris. It does not end there. Chris is going to tell everybody that he can think of.
Very true. Very true. Pedopicron. I just said pedopicron, so I speak the truth, right?
Geez, like when he speaks the truth.
But what you could do is come up here and dispute that. I'll drop down for Doc. I'll drop down for Killer. Get your ass up here, buddy.
Yeah, Killer, what you got added right here for us, buddy?
So these are this is what Chris really show picture 2 first, right?
All right, pulling it up.
And it would look at for public safety. Teresa, Uncle Frank done broke your hymen, didn't he? Right? This is the type of people that Reiter is. So, and then pull up picture 4.
All right, let's pull up picture 4.
Your uncle was an exceptional man, Teresa. So somebody who essayed a child is a great man. That's the company you keep, GT. Wait. We know somebody else who's an incest essayer too. Oh, that's right. D.
That's you, Ron.
Yeah. D was yeah. D is okay. We're just not gonna go there. We beat up on D a lot last week.
No, but I'm just saying,
But
like,
defend that.
But that's why if everybody's like, oh well, you call Reiter a pedophile, blah blah blah. Well, dude, he says shit like this to people he hangs out with, the things he does, the picture he takes, the things he said to Tiffany's daughter, everything points to he just hasn't gotten caught yet.
Yeah, I'm just going to say I'm not calling him a pedophile, but I do have questions.
Yeah, I definitely will,
Yeah.
but I don't.
Yeah.
But everybody else I say it about is documented, and it's a fact because they're on the that special little list and not the nice list from Santa.
And Killa, who are friends with those documented people that's on the list?
Oh, Reiter.
Yep. And other people. So that's what me and Killer fucking go off on, man. Oh, fair enough. Oh, well, we don't technically have no fucking damn evidence, but you have we don't have 10 points of evidence, but we got 9 points of evidence. So what's that say? You know? And it probably says you're a fucking damn pedophile, or a chomo, you piece of shit, or you support them. You know? It blows our mind.
So I'm going to just say this. But Georgia Transparency asked you, do you think, does KFAR think I'm a pedo? I'm just going to say this. This is my 2 cents worth. If you go to a school and record a school, I've got questions. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. I've got questions.
I'll second that.
Yeah.
And pedo picron. I'm not seconding nothing. I'm calling you a fucking pedophile. Come at me, boy. Come at me, fat boy.
Just be careful, Swag, so you don't get Doc in trouble.
Oh, well, yeah. I'm calling you chomo, sir. All right. Get off the fucking damn KFAR. Well, he apologized. Stuff like, yeah, cool. KFAR apologized. He shouldn't have, but he apologized. I'm calling you a straight out chomo. All right. Come at me, you fat fuck. And you won't, because you know why? Because I'll fight you in court and everywhere. So come at me, bud. You're welcome, Mr. Pickron. You're welcome. Is that my last name? What's my first name? I've called you a chomo for the last 6 months. What's my first name?
I'm just going to go ahead and keep the video going right here.
Is the video, I'm looking on your channel, maybe you can point me in the right direction. Is the video of you at the jail, have you posted that?
Yes, we have published that. And the reason that you're having a hard time finding any of the videos concerning the meat kit, let's go ahead and use yours.
Yeah, you need to use
the reason we're having troubles with, or you're having troubles finding it, Larry, is because JJ Scarborough, the elected official for the jail, he has been using the YouTube policy strikes to stop my First Amendment. He has been striking all of my videos off of YouTube.
Wait, but hold on. Your video's original content. How can he strike you for using your own original content that you recorded on your own video? I'm confused.
That's a good question. So,
because YouTube is very strict on those policies. All you have to do is say appeal, and 2-3 days later, your video is going to be back. I suffered the same when I'll give you an example. When I was streaming the Johnny Depp trial, which by the way, I have my Johnny Depp mug. There's a.
So I mean, other strikes could be also privacy strikes as well. Let's see, what's this? Look at DW's face and chest. Notice how red they are. Okay, I'm going DW's face. I'm going to sound like it's. Who's DW? I'm sorry, Bookie. I am drawing a
Reiter, because they call him dumbwaiter.
Okay, sorry. Okay, thank you. I was having a brain fart.
Russell, if it allows e-filing, then why didn't you e-file 3 months ago. Dude, quit threatening. There's nothing you can threaten me with, man. Just do it. Send me an email on my G Swag account. You know, shut the fuck up and quit being a pussy.
All right. Yeah. I mean, seriously, Georgia Transparency, quit trying to pick fights with my panel and with people in my audience. That's all I wanted to say.
Tommy Hendrickson, there's Johnny, there's me, there's Joe Perry, and of course,
Well,
Alice
to
Cooper
stop
from
that,
Hollywood
just throw a
Advertising.
couple of vegetables at them.
Germany, but I'm drinking out of this.
I love that time.
Thank you. So yeah, so you know, I've been struck by much worse. It was actually not original content. It was Law and Crime, and I was restreaming their stuff, and they said copyright strike, and I said no, I'm providing commentary, and I won, and a bunch of other YouTubers, law tubers, whatever you want to call us, also won. So they failed miserably, and that was their original content.
Yeah.
Okay, this was their cameras in the cameras in. They're the ones dropping them in their crotches like you are.
What's that?
Hold on a second. Pedo Picron, I told you, you can come up here and debate me about this, or you can come up here and run your mouth about this. All right. I don't have crap. Fair enough. K4 don't have crap. Fair enough. Get up your fat ass up here and debate it, like we did last night. You didn't quite turn out like you wanted to last night. All right. Fair enough. Get up here. I'll drop down. Get K4 up here. I'll drop down and get Killer up here. I'll drop down.
Can I ask another question? Do you think this? Do you think the streets of Georgia could stand the strain of Georgia Transparency in his truck?
No.
Well, here I thought we was gonna get. I'm sorry. Here I thought we was gonna get somewhere. We're gonna get some legal stuff going on because, Russell, I would love to have some legal stuff with you, dude. Bring it on. All right. Now he's like, well, you'll walk the floor with me, Q. So he's just trolling. You're a piece of shit. You're a pussy. You're just trolling. So go away.
No, Georgia, he won't wipe the floor with you. He'll just roll you over the floor.
And find the weak spot.
You may hurt your back. You may hurt your back trying to roll him on the floor, though.
Put him at the top of the hill and roll him down the hill. You let gravity do the work for you.
Just you sent an email to Killer that said you're gonna sue me as a moderator. You sent an email to Killer that you're gonna sue him because I was a moderator. What happened to that, Georgia? Where did that go? It didn't go nowhere because me and Killer said, all right, fuck you, cool, sue us. Nothing happened. Now you're gonna say, well, I'm gonna find what county you live in or what state you live in, and I'm gonna serve you there. Fine, serve me, pedo picron. Serve me, sir. Or just stay in the fucking chat like the fat ass fucking spineless motherfucker they are.
Well, this is kind of interesting that he popped in this week because, people I did tag in the description included also the that sock account from earlier this week. You remember that sock account that started harassing icon F shit up, right?
Yep, and the trans flag.
Yep, and we had a couple theories, and yeah, he's one of the theories that might be that sock account.
Let me just say this. You know what? On Georgia Transparency, I have more than just fat jokes about you, but that just works better with you.
Yeah. Well, like I said,
that's pretty good.
Like I said, with the Georgia Transparency, if you want to come in, behave, fine. But if you come in and you try and pick a fight with any members of my panel, any people that are just here to enjoy themselves, allow us to have a show, then we're going to have, then you and I have a problem.
I just want to know, do he have a heart under all that blubber?
Blubber.
I'm going to just say, and seriously, Georgia Transparency, Go see a freaking treadmill. You got health issues, dude. It's very concerning. See a doctor. See a
Yeah, you
doctor.
do.
Get some.
Please do.
Get some
That's
Ozempic.
serious. That's serious. Please do, because you know when these other people do cover your videos, you sound like an obscene phone call.
Seriously, get some. You need some medical attention, buddy.
I'm commenting.
You're going to die. You're going to die sooner rather than later. Get yourself back together, man. I know it's hard. I'm working on myself too, buddy. I am. I'm having a heart to heart here, Georgia Transparency. I am having a heart to heart with you. Let's make 2026 a year for a better Russell. Let's make this a better year for you, buddy.
Doc, the only reason he went on Todd's stream last night because he thought he could overwhelm Todd and just keep on saying, "Well, aren't you stupid, Todd? Well, won't you talk? Well, won't you?" You know, he thought he could do a Todd on a Todd, right? When I got on there, he fucking couldn't say a damn word because I kept challenging him. So, well, answer this, answer this, answer that. All right. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, if that's what you think, that's the reason he's saying, I'm commenting in this live chat. Y'all keep stopping the show to call me fat. We're not calling you fat anymore. All right. Come up,
I
sir.
am.
Well, yeah, but then technically you will not have 5 minutes to talk to Russell. After that, tear into him. But Russell, come up on here. We will not say anything to you negative. Only negative thing we'll say to you is when you lie. All right. So come up here and defend your lies like you tried to defend your lies with Todd.
Russell, my email address is in my channel description. If you want to come up, shoot me an email right now. Let me know you shot me an email. I'll send you the link. I'm not going to put the link but you have to say, yes, I want to come up.
Yeah. Defend what you tried to defend last night, man. Defend judges recused. Defend Amber. You lying about Amber. Defend that.
Yeah. And well, let's go into the Amber discussion too.
You know what? I'll tell you what. If you come up, I promise I will stop all the fat jokes.
Yeah, I know, dude. I don't run this channel. He does. I'm just saying, no fat jokes, Russell. Come up here, defend your shit.
Yeah, and then it's also, let's talk about.
I mean, he got a lot to talk about. You know, he says a lot to these clerks and all these other people in these public buildings. I mean, why he can't come up and defend what he say now?
Thomas, look in the chat. Amber and JJ are incompetent. Well, come up there and tell us why they're incompetent.
I got a question for you, Georgia Transparency. Have you ever worked in the medical field before? Just curious.
I don't know.
I mean, I know you worked in a jail. I mean, did anyone ever die in a jail while you were working?
Well, didn't he get fired?
He got fired. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anyone know how many complaints the prisoners have given JJ over
it was
the
in the
last
40s.
10 or 15 years? Doc. We know Georgia Transparency had 40-odd complaints from prisoners, but I'm just wondering how many complaints has JJ had from his prisoners about the way he handles them?
I don't know of any complaints against JJ by inmates.
So JJ's one up on Georgia Transparency then. At least one up.
Yeah.
If not more.
I mean, all I'm just say is
thanks, Bookie Worm. 64 complaints.
What was the complaints when he was working there? What was the complaints when he was working there? He was eating honey buns and cupcakes and all that from him.
Well, let's put it this way. I mean, okay, let's just say it this way. If one thing we can say for certain, a person that would know a lot about being a prisoner, Chris, I'm sorry, not Chris Reiter. He'll probably know soon enough. But Roger Wrangler, we know he's spent time in prison. And he said that one of the things you just would not do as a prisoner was file a complaint against a correction officer because you knew there would be retaliation. 64 inmates felt that this guy was so bad that they had to file a complaint. So Georgia Transparency, what were those complaints? Seriously, what were you doing that was so bad that made 64 inmates say, hey, this is a bad corrections officer? I'm just saying that I would think Kaiser, being that he was in prison, would know a little something about how prison life worked. A whole lot better than you know how life in general works from based on what I've seen of you. So, I mean, I would say that Kaiser probably is more knowledgeable in that area than any one of us. And I would not argue with him on that. Is anyone here would disagree with my statement?
No, I agree with that. I mean, we could always do a freedom of information request to the prison, and get a copy of these reports and have a look at ourselves and see what they're all about.
Yeah. So we're asking some serious good questions for you, Russell.
Do you see where he's like, doing his like, his oh poor me pussy deflection?
Yeah.
I guess nobody wants me to say anything because they don't like me. Oh, heaven forbid. Come up, Russell. Just come up.
Georgia, if you don't like Chris, Georgia, why are you doing fluff pieces on his videos instead of calling them out for what his videos are? Your videos are no better than Chris's videos. So don't say that you don't like Chris.
Yeah. We know you're Chris Simp. You're supporting him. We know you are. It's very obvious with your video.
Pedo Picron supports Reiter. So say all that shit in the chat you want to, Pedo Picron. Fair enough. We should ban you from the chat, unless you come up. Because say all you want to in the chat, dude. Fair enough. But back it up. Come up. Come on, buddy. Come up.
Like I said, you can go to my channel description, get my email, shoot me an email, I'll send you the link. But you're going to have to be the one that initiates it. I'm not going to sit here and it looks like Mr. Thomas dropped, but I'm sure he'll be back.
And hijack the chat.
Yeah. At this point, I think really he knows what he can do. So guys, we'll just let him talk, and if it turns out he starts to get to be too much, we'll just time him out. But not right now. Mods, do not time him out yet. If he gets too much, then you can start playing.
Pedo Picron. Fair enough. All right, you're gonna do all your bullshit in chat. All right, unban me in your chat, unban me on your page, and make a live stream with me and you. Make a live stream with me and you, buddy. You can tell me how you gonna sue me. Okay, let's do that.
Hey, Russell, that is a fair thing. Yeah, do a live stream with G Swag, and then you two debate. Or if you want to, Georgia Transparency, I'll host a live stream next weekend, and you and G Swag can debate. Just the two of you. Just the two of you. I'll put myself below the stage and let you two go at it. But you have to email me. You have to.
What'd you say, Watch?
Yeah.
I said that if he was to host that, I would actually go and watch it over on his channel just to give him
Yeah. We'll give you all exactly what fucking Watch said. We'll give you all of our fucking views. Host me on your fucking channel.
Yeah. Host
Only thing you cannot do is kick me off. You cannot kick me off.
Yeah, Georgia Transparency. Yeah, come on, dude, jump. You want to debate him, but you do it only in chats. Seriously.
Hang on, Doc, just
yeah.
Let me pull it back up for a minute because I've got split screens running here. Georgia Transparency, my channel's not big enough. Another
he's just
lie. 44,000 subscribers. Georgia Transparency.
Watch. That's what he does. He's like, "Oh, y'all are bigger than me. I can't compete with y'all." It's a deflection tactic, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, I'm sure Good Man does 44,000 subs are probably purchased.
Yeah, but Transparency, Watch is calling you out. He's calling you out. Who gives a shit how big it is?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You want to have debates with people. You want to harass them. You want to.
We'll do it on Watch's channel. How about that? We'll do. I mean, he's from fucking Australia. That's as much as neutral as you can get.
And I've only got 477 subscribers.
Exactly, man. He's bigger than I am, man. You know, I only got like 250. So here you come, pedo pick Ron. All right, boost me up, boost my channel up to your fake 443,000 viewers. Boost me up. All right, take me down. Show everyone that G Swag is an idiot, and my name is what you say my name is. My dad's in prison where my dad is supposed to be in prison. Show everything, man. Show everything, dude. Let's go. We'll put it on Killers. We'll put it on fucking damn Docs. We'll put it on Boots. We'll put it on fucking Todd's. We'll put it on every one of my fucking friends on here. Let's do this shit, man. We'll boost your fucking channel up to some legit fucking numbers. Let's do this. Pedo pick Ron. I'll call you Pedo pick Ron on your fucking channel too. Sue me on your channel. Let's do this.
So, you know, you can reach out to me by email. I'll put it together. Thank you, Dove. There's the email address just in case you can't figure out how to look it up.
Russell. Yes, you did, Russell. Yes, you did.
So there's the email address. Shoot me an email.
I'll even debate that you didn't say my dad was in prison. I'll debate that. Whatever the fuck you want to debate, man. Let's do it, fat fuck.
Yeah, Bucky, let me know how that's going. That'd be awesome. Thank you.
Well, hold on, Doc. I didn't say your dad was in prison. Well, how do you know he was shot? Is he shot by police? I don't know. Tell me, Russell. Tell me. Let's have a debate about that.
All right. Until he shoots us an email, quite frankly, I think the best thing we can do is just not pay attention to him anymore.
What I was going to do is do that in the chat.
Yeah, he's just going to, and I'm going to just say, Dove, and Father Watch, and anyone else that's a mod. If it gets to be too bad, start playing ping pong.
Right there. Did my dad disown me? I don't know. Tell me, man.
You know,
please, let's do this fucking shit.
I'm wondering if he's confusing himself with you. I mean, I don't know.
I know that's like projection. Did your dad disown you? You don't know about your dad. Okay, fair enough. I don't. I'll agree with that. I'll agree. I'll agree right now, Georgia. I agree. I don't know my dad. He disowned me. Help me find my dad. Let's do it on your channel.
Hey, you were a private investigator, Georgia Transparency, until the state secretary took it away from you, your license away from you because of your charges.
Your doc. Thank you for reminding. All right, tell me, sir, where is my daddy?
Yeah, go find his daddy.
Let's do this on your channel. Let's do this on your channel, Georgia. Pedophile Pickron. There should be a bunch of damn fucking shit you can sue me on that, right? So let's do that. Pedophile Pickron. I'm sorry to say that on your channel, but What y'all keep saying y'all have a show to do with?
Yeah, we really do have a show to do. And we do. I'll do one to get
All
back
right,
to the video. So
fair
I
enough.
think that
Fair
like I
enough.
said, he's
Fair
got
enough.
my email address. He knows what to do. If he doesn't, he doesn't.
All right, now, Georgia, you've heard this challenge. You've heard this challenge on Doc's channel. Doc will clip this and send it to me, and he will put it on his channel too. You can't run from this challenge now. You understand this, right? All right, so you're fucked again. So, all right, go ahead.
All right.
The ones who kept screwing. I'm just kidding. They're the ones who kept screwing it up. That's okay. Just find like a surface or like hold it or something. So we
Yeah, we will.
Anyway,
we've got one that's not battery.
So the question becomes, if this is your, like my camera, right, on this phone, let's say I'm here recording something and then I put it on YouTube, who is going to copyright strike me? How can he copyright strike you for your original content? I don't understand.
Yeah, he's not copyright striking. What he's doing is privacy striking. They've collectively come up with this. It's not the right way. They're abusing the policies and procedures, especially as government employees, because we have a First Amendment right. And again, I believe that it's suable what they're doing. But
that brings up a good question. Can a government employee, while at work, obviously strike someone on YouTube? Would that be an infringement upon the First Amendment rights?
No.
No. I think,
No.
yeah. No. I don't neither.
Because you're talking YouTube, which is a private company. There is no First Amendment right as far as YouTube is concerned, because the First Amendment is to stop the government from infringing on your rights, not YouTube. So if you are a government employee, you still have your constitutional rights, whether you're on the clock or off the clock. So if you don't want your face on a monetized channel, which Reiter at that time and still is a monetized channel,
right?
He didn't get permission per YouTube terms of service to put your image, your likeness, and your voice on his channel to earn money from it. They've got the right to put in a privacy strike. Reiter doesn't understand that because he says, "Oh, I'm not commercial." You're making money. I mean, YouTube is like a pay-per-view system, except instead of us paying to watch, YouTube pays you for us to watch you through advertisements. So, yeah, you're a commercial entity, Reiter. You need to follow their policies. You're not following their policies, so we can, or anyone can, privacy strike you. And it's not an infringement of your First Amendment.
Right. Yeah. So also another question that could be asked is, can a government facility have policies against recording, like I don't know, a lobby area of a jail?
Yes. Time, place, and manner.
Yeah.
Oh, good Lord. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I can understand. Certain people know how to push buttons. They really do.
Phil, thank you. That was funny as shit. But what Georgia just fucking said proves that they have sock accounts. All right, because why would he say something about teeth? All the sock accounts say something about my teeth. They can be so much smarter if they would be so much dumber about this shit. I mean, Georgia.
You know
that's what all the sock accounts say about my fucking teeth. I have teeth.
Hey, Mr. G, don't worry about Georgia transparency. You need to ask him what his cholesterol count is first.
Yeah, no. I want to say I have a bunch of sock accounts that come at me and saying like, I molest, certain people, do stuff like I don't have any teeth, and Georgia just fucking see right there. You have messed up teeth. Yeah, that's what Coward Chrissy does in his sock accounts. Apparently he thinks that I'm like his friends. I have no teeth. Fair enough. I will show my teeth. You show your fucking damn teeth. I mean, what the fuck you doing, man? I mean, what gets me is all these sock accounts and stuff like that. They show who they are.
And real quick, real quick.
Let me just say this.
Some people are like a baby.
Let me just say this. I think he would rather have jacked up ragged teeth than high cholesterol. Okay.
Oh yeah, I know. I mean, one of his soccer accounts says I have no teeth. You know, I'm like, fair enough, man. You know, and see right there. You know, I mean, Georgia, dude.
Hey, don't worry about Georgia because look at who's in the house right now.
What's up, Cool Clearwater?
Full Clearwater's in the house.
That's Dome. Hey, what's up, girl?
No. Yeah, I got her channel up because I want to show the new sock account that came up this week. But I wanted to acknowledge we got Cool Clearwater in the house.
What's up, big guy?
Yeah.
Hope everything is going well.
Yeah, I hope so too. It's good to see you on here, and I hope you're enjoying the show so far. But right here, we got. Let me put it over here so we can. Who cares? -36Y, which I find it very interesting. This account started posting the same day it got created. It basically got created and started posting against this particular channel, who's a very, very anti-Chris channel. And he's saying things like, "You think you're funny? I bet I can find you too."
That's so
interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. Of course, I've come in. How brave are you to bully a woman behind a sock account? Be a man and use a real account. Georgia, I mean, I just wonder if this was really aimed at Georgia Transparency. I wonder if this was him. Kind of curious that he's here when I tagged this particular account. So it might not be him. It might be him. I don't know.
I think the only reason why Georgia Transparency is here because he don't have nothing else to do tonight. I mean, all of the restaurants is probably closed because of the cold weather. You know,
closed at
he probably didn't have nowhere else to go.
Well, I'm sure Waffle House is still open.
Please, you know, when you go to Waffle House, the first thing they're gonna ask you, do you know how to fight? Do you think Georgia Transparency know how to fight?
The dude don't know how to walk.
I mean, he gives out of breath just getting out of his truck.
Georgia Transparency. I'm just going to say, again, I'm going to stress this to you, my friend. Go see a doctor. See what the doctor can do to help you with your breathing. Go lose some weight. Just, I mean, we're concerned. I'm concerned for you, man, my friend. I am really am concerned. Please, let's get you healthy in 2026.
Yeah, quit smoking cigarettes and smoking.
Yeah. Can you do that for yourself?
Quit smoking cigarettes and smoking sausages.
Yep, I agree, man. Hopefully he'll survive past 2025.
No way. You mean 2026?
No. I meant what I said. Hopefully he survives past 2025.
Okay. So no, seriously, Georgia Transparency. Seriously.
Yeah, I want you to die
for yourself. For yourself. Let's go see a doctor. Let's get you on a diet. Come on, man. Let's make you healthy.
I got a toothbrush.
Yeah, but
you know what? Okay. Fair enough.
Let's go.
Transparency. I'll mail G Swag a toothbrush. Okay, I'll make sure he gets a toothbrush. Okay.
Well, I hate to. No, I don't know what any toothbrush is. Teeth paste. What's a teeth paste? What the fuck? I like to listen to the women in the chat, and we have to keep this video going and just ignore old fat fuck Russie, and hopefully the diabetes and cholesterol will take you in the next 2 months, because I will want to piss on your grave, buddy. Have a good night.
We're gonna keep this video going.
Wow, I'm not even that petty enough, and I'm a petty person.
You are very petty.
I am petty, but I ain't that petty. I'm like, gosh.
All right, I'm pushing play.
So they're saying that they're in private places and they're doing privacy strikes. And I'm talking about the government officials. So the government officials are turning to YouTube and they're filing privacy strikes saying that's my image on there. And the only reason that I didn't keep them up like do the appeal, like you said, is because I was in jail for 2 weeks. So while I was in jail for 2 weeks, they were able to strike all those videos down.
Okay, because I remember seeing like a portion of a video somewhere, and I'm trying to find it now. Maybe you can help me. Where you are being like you're being detained by a police officer in Meade County, and the cop is saying you have an outstanding warrant from Hardin County. Do you remember this?
Oh, that was why I was in court in Hardin. Was that one? That was a different case.
That's a different case, but it's also one of your videos recorded by you.
It is one of my videos, and that was why I had to go to Meade County in the first place, because I was fighting that alleged warrant from Hardin County, Kentucky, from 1998.
Yeah.
Do we need to start drawing a map on Chris's bullshit? You know, it went from here. It went from here. Now we're down here, but goes to here.
Now, what we need is a functional chart with its organizational subdivisions.
There you go.
I tell you, his stories does get out there. If you're not familiar with what's going on, it's easy to get lost. It is very easy to get lost.
What's up, David?
I know that's David Parsons. When did he sneak in here?
He's been in here. He's been in here. He's just been kind of quiet
I
because
was just sitting back listening. I would like to ask Mr. Pickron something though, and I mean, does he really believe all the stuff that he says he does in those videos? Like government workers don't have any rights, and First Amendment police officers don't have any First Amendment rights. I mean, come on, man, you know better than that. Everybody still has rights, no matter what you do and who you work for. I'd really love to hear him defend some of the things he and Lana and those other people do when they go into an office and harass government workers and seem to think they don't have any recourse or any rights or anything else. Right about that. Could you explain how that works, please? Because last time I checked, everybody has the same constitutional rights no matter who they work for or when they do it.
And I see, Father Watch, you did say something directly to Georgia Transparency. I want you to read that for us, please.
So, Georgia Transparency, in all seriousness, go and talk to your doctor and ask him about Wegovy. It's a weight loss prescription medication, and it has helped my wife immensely in losing quite a bit of weight. So it does work. It might be good for you. It might not, but go talk to your doctor about it.
I'm going to be honest with you, Georgia Transparency. I don't care for you at all. But at the same time, I'm going to show you concern as a human being toward you.
Yeah, I mean, hey, in all seriousness, Georgia Transparency, I had open heart surgery 3 years ago because I had a birth defect, and trust me, you don't want to go through something like that. I mean, you know, worry about get your health straightened out before it's too late. I mean, if I had not been a block and a half from the emergency room when it happened, I wouldn't be here right now. You know, it was a God thing from start to finish, and I hope you. I mean, I just wish the best for you. I really do.
Yeah. Dude, that's nice, man. But I wish the exact fucking opposite of that. So
now, geez, well, come on now. Let's not be that way.
No,
not be that way. But
I'm very much that way. So anyway,
yeah.
But thank you. But that's good that you said that, David.
Yeah. We.
You see, that's why. See, I like David E. Persons because he could tell his story and everything, and I heard it plenty of times, and it is true. I'm like,
yep.
Just go get. I know I say a lot of things about Georgia Transparency, and pretty sure I'm gonna say some more. But just dude, just go get some help. Go to the doctor.
I mean, I don't agree with Georgia Transparency and what he does at all. But I don't wish any ill on him at all. I mean, come on, that's not how that works.
I mean, what's the other dude? The other heavyset frauder in Massachusetts. I mean,
yes, ma'am. No, yes, ma'am.
You mean Josh Abrams?
Yeah, Josh Abrams. I'm like, you see, he's sort of kind of losing weight, but he's annoying as hell. But he's sort of kind of losing weight.
Yeah, I don't think Josh Abrams was ever in bad shape as Georgia Transparency is.
Well, we don't know what shape he's in. I just hope
you don't forget Glenn Serio as well.
Glenn Serio is also another one that really. I hope that he finds a way to lose some weight as well.
Good point, Frater.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Again, and these are people we just don't agree with. We don't care for, but we're not going to try to throw them under the bus.
I have no personal animosity towards any of these guys. I mean, I hope that they get healthy, and I hope they find the error of their ways and what they're doing, because what they're doing, I think, is bad. But That's that doesn't mean we can't talk.
And no, we're okay. Yeah, okay. You're absolutely right, Georgia Transparency. I did stop the show again to talk about your weight, but we're talking about it to try and encourage you to lose the weight. We're trying to help you out. We really are. We really are.
Not me.
Swag. There's 4 out of 5 people in this chat in our panel is trying to help you out.
Well, actually, I'm being nice and nasty about it, but hey.
Yeah. We are trying to be better people.
Are we?
Yeah. Well, sometimes we fail, but we are trying.
No,
you must
by
default.
By default, we are better people than better
I mean,
people. By default.
Doc, you must be not drunk tonight then.
I only had 1 beer, man. And
when you say beer, is it like the regular brand beer or the old fashioned beer from the 70s that the can that just say beer?
It is actually a Red Horse beer from the Philippines with 8% alcohol.
Oh my God, it's real beer. It's real beer. It's not American beer.
No. It's not American beer. It's real beer. It's the type of stuff that the Australians would drink.
Indy is 50-50. We're talking about beer, so I don't think he's actually taking over and not letting us talk about stuff. We're talking about stuff, but we can play the video.
Yeah, we're going to play the video.
Yeah, go ahead and play the video.
Hey, it's been 2 hours and we got 12 minutes and done. All right. Awesome.
That's pretty normal for this channel, though. Doc. Come on.
Yeah, we do get kind of sidetracked. I mean, we might as well have ADD,
Well, we might be generally specific.
Okay, so tell us about that. Why is 2023 October? So this is not October 17th. When did you go? That's when you went to Meade County and you were roughed up. You and Tiffany. I interrupted you. I apologize, but I'm trying to get the timeline straight for our audience. When did you get that? You have an active warrant out of Hardin County from 1998. When did that happen?
That was it was on New Year's Day, going into 2022, right there? Yes. Yeah, New Year's. It was the day after New Year's, so the 2nd, January 2nd, 2022. And
January 2nd, 2022.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What I was doing in that video, so those that are familiar with my channel understand this. We're kind of like a victims advocacy. We utilize our platform after we exposed what happened to us in a raid back in 2019. Once we kind of exposed everything that was happening with the government locally with that case, we started getting reached out to by people that wanted us to use our platform for cases where they were suffering government misconduct. So we started doing that for people. And one of the first cases that I did that with, that I utilized the channel with, was a guy whose son was, I believe, to have been wrongfully imprisoned based on the charges, because a video had been almost a year after the incident, a video got released to the public.
And I'm to be honest with you guys, I really do not know anything about this particular case he's talking about.
Let me ask you a question. I just want to make sure if I'm right or not, but a warrant doesn't have an expiration date on it, does it?
No.
It depends. Not normally, no.
In this case, in this particular warrant, no, because he was already he pled guilty to this charge, and he was given probation, and he basically did not perform his. He left the state with it. Yeah, he left the state without completing probation. That is why there was this warrant. The charge was already pled to, and all that kind of stuff, and that kind of. So we keep on going. Hey guys, it's time to start playing ping pong with Georgia Transparency.
Public that they didn't use in court and needed to, because it proved that a lot of the allegations for his charges were not true. But more so, my concern was in this video that came out, the police hit the kid in the face and legs and body with a mag light, a big, huge, like 2 foot long mag light, flashlight 28 times. Just beat the tar out of him.
Do you know who it is?
Josh Tyler was the kid's name.
How do you know him?
Well, his father reached out to me.
Okay.
After the incident. But actually, I kind of already had met Mr. Tyler, Josh, the kid, once, because he had applied to work for me for my business, for my construction company. But that was how his dad had my number, I believe. So, but anyway, he reached out to me and he said, there's a federal investigation on this. My son was beaten. I really want more exposure for this. So I said, well, I'll be more than happy to expose it more.
Sure.
So I played, use my channel to play the video to kind of bring the subject to light.
Oh, cool, clear water, Vicky. When we say something like ping pong, basically we're just telling our mods to go ahead and start timing him out. He's acted up way too much. It's time to let him know
Wait a
it's time
minute.
to slow it down.
So he really owns a construction company?
Reiter? That's a good question. I think he just does like contract repair work or something.
I always said
Like
the
handyman.
best. Yeah, I'd never thought of him as a true GC, a true general contractor. Where's G Swag? He jumped off.
Did we lose him?
Yeah.
I think he did. I think he did because only 4 of us up here now.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully he'll come back. He's got the link. But
I see Georgia Transparency still here. He must, I kind of still smell like, ham in the room somewhere. So apparently Georgia Transparency is still here.
yeah. Well, they're like I said, the mods know what to do. So I told them to go ahead and do it. But that being said, that where was my train of thought here? I always saw him more of like the not general contractor, but the handyman. The guy that you would hire to fix something that you wouldn't hire a contractor for.
Yeah, that's. I think that's kind of what he does.
Yeah, he's saying he's a contractor. He's a GC, but he's not really a GC. Trust me, GC's got to know a lot of stuff, and has to have some stuff behind their name, and he does not have it.
And they have to have a state licensure, don't they?
In a lot of states, yes. And I would imagine Indiana would be one of them.
And I learned when I got a little heavier involved, I learned that the police, the Kentucky State Police at Post 4, were basically running the family out when they tried to do grievances, when they tried to put on record complaints on the officers that were involved. Mm-hmm. So I said, hey, I don't have no problem coming with you. We'll put them on blast. I'll go with you and we'll do it together. So I strapped on my equipment and we went to Kentucky State Police Post 4, and about 45 minutes of them denying us the ability to do the complaints. Of course, I don't know if they probably don't.
When was this exactly?
That was January 2nd of 2021.
January 2nd of 2021. You're sure it wasn't January 2nd? I want to put words in your mouth because I did some research on this, as you know.
2022.
You're sure it's not January 2nd, 2023?
Yeah, because wait, it might. You know what? I'm so sorry. 23. Yep.
Okay, because I was like, I have some. I remember that date, the January 2nd date, and we'll go over it in just a moment. But
I wasn't expecting to talk about that, so I didn't have anything noted.
No,
but yeah,
you're totally fine, man. I'm getting you. I'm catching you blindsided because I'm a lawyer. I'm a lawyer, investigator, publicator, whatever you want to call it. So to me, this is all this is all new stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you doing some research on this too, and I expected that you would, because you are a very good attorney, and you're not just coming in. Do you say slight cuss words on your channel at all?
What the fuck do you talk about? No,
I don't
fucking
I knew
swear
you
on my
would.
channel. No, don't fucking dare swear on my channel. If you fucking swear one swear word, I'm gonna fucking ban you from my channel for fucking ever. Okay?
Oh, I better not cuss.
I'm getting off.
I better not cuss because.
All right, yeah, no more fucking cursing, guys.
Wait a minute. Is this the same attorney that found out a little bit more about about Chris Reiter and them, than seeing that everything wasn't all good with him?
Yep, I think so. If I remember right.
G Swag,
I think I remember this guy.
Go ahead and click on that, and then as soon as I see you, I'm going to take it off.
Is that right, Joe? What, Doc? Do you remember? I don't honestly remember if is this the same guy?
Yeah, that is the same guy, and that's kind of what I was hoping we get to, but unfortunately, we got sidetracked.
Yeah, because
on this show, no.
Yeah,
we never get sidetracked.
All right, so G Swag's back in the house.
Yep, I have a Nokia 5000 from 1989, and they can't handle certain bandwidth, I guess. So here I am. Bye.
Right. Yeah, we got you, Doug. We got you. It's good. I mean, we're having a good time, Doug. This is actually a fun show tonight. We're enjoying ourselves, and we actually got to 16 minutes, so we keep on going.
Hey, Doc, just before you do, you're asking about licensing as a general contractor in Indiana. There's no state level general contractor license. However, you've got to comply with local, municipality, city, county licensing. So depending on what area he's in, he might have to have a license. Plumbing is the only trade regulated statewide.
Okay.
And then and then they still have to have building permits and that kind of thing.
Right. Yeah. So he has to meet certain things as a GEC. And one thing we hadn't found was any kind of such permits grabbed by Chris Reiter. We have not yet come across any paperwork that would suggest that he ever applied for a permit.
What do you mean?
What I mean is Chris Reiter was not a general contractor. He was more the handyman. He might be the guy that you might say, hey, go put a fence up for me.
He doesn't have 19 international contracting contracts. I mean,
apparently not. No, I guess not.
He's not rolling in money like he said last week. You know, he had enough money to retire with, and it got all taken away.
He had enough money, and yet he's still renting a house. Okay, all right.
Yeah. I mean, even my dumbass could squirrel away enough to, like, you know, have a little nest egg.
Right.
You know, when I'm making hundreds and hundreds of thousands.
But he makes $90,000 an hour.
Based, hold on. On text knowledge, based on who?
Based on what he told his neighbor.
Exactly. There you go. The neighbor said that. He said they make $90,000 an hour.
Yeah, James.
And we know that Reiter
he has said in past. But yeah, some of the stories he tells, you can obviously tell he likes to make himself seem bigger than what he is.
Is that Steve Cousins that gives Diesel money?
Yeah, yes, that's Steve Cousins that gives
Steve.
Diesel
Don't
money.
do it. Stop, Steve. Please. You're not giving Diesel money. You're not giving Diesel money.
Yeah, and so I know you're on the other side of the world. You're in the same neck of woods as Father Watch over in New Zealand, if I remember correctly. But yeah, Steve, I mean, you're a money buddy, but honestly, I don't think the money's going to Diesel. Truthfully, that's my opinion.
Look Tiffany's eye, and look at Chris's eye, and their pupils. When you give that donation, that's where it's going.
But I did find a cat at the gas station, and we ended up naming the cat Diesel. But that was before I ever known about this guy here and his dog Diesel. But just saying.
Could have called it 91 or 98 or 95.
Yeah, I came up with a couple of different names, but my niece who was visiting said no, name her Diesel. So that's the cat's name.
He named it Diesel because she found about a diesel fuel pump.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. You can say that, yes. I mean, literally, she was at the gas station. That's where I found her. So
it is definitely rated PG over here.
Exactly.
Well, I knew you wouldn't come into the subject half-assed, so I appreciate that you did your research. And thanks for insisting me on the date. It was January 2nd, 2023. And
so tell us what happened January 2nd, 2023. You get arrested.
Well, that's what I want to tell you. So I was trying to do a complaint on one of the officers that were involved in that meeting. And all of a sudden, I shouldn't say all of a sudden, it was 45 minutes in, 45 minutes of them trying to get rid of us and telling me, well, you look like that guy off of YouTube. And of course, I didn't identify. I'm smarter than that, Larry. And this officer, a uniformed officer comes in, and I just knew it. I was like, oh, no, they brought someone in off the road. This kid's going to try to give me trouble. And he comes in, he says, you have a warrant from 1999 over a marijuana cigarette from 1999.
A warrant from 1999 over a marijuana cigarette.
Over a joint. Yep. And I had no clue what they were talking about. They didn't even have my name spelled right on the warrant. It is.
How do you spell your name? Oh, your last name? Is it Reiter or no?
Yeah.
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and again, let's stress this thing. It was not over this marijuana cigarette.
But
it was because he pled guilty for the marijuana cigarette. And
but notice what he said at first. Oh, you noticed me from my YouTube channel. You know?
Oh yeah, because everybody knows.
Yeah, everybody knows Chris.
Well, and here's the thing. We hate to say this, but he has since then grew more famous because of the darn elevator video.
Yeah, but seriously, based on
but that's not in a good way though.
Yeah,
well,
not in a good way.
Famous these days.
But what I mean, based on what? I mean, he's famous like a region or you know what I'm saying? I mean, nobody really knows him. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows us. You know, I don't walk out to Walmart and say, "Hey man, I know Chris Reiter." You know, he's getting fucked over in Meade County. What?
No, yeah. You know, if you're not following this drama on this little corner of the internet,
yeah,
you don't know who Chris Reiter is.
Yeah, nobody. Well, you see me on YouTube, ain't you? I'm like, no, nobody knows you. Nobody knows Jamie Noble. Sorry, Chris. Nobody knows Jamie Noble either. You know,
one reason we know about him is because we looked him up after you kept every other live stream was about him.
That's very local. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. In that region.
Yeah, it's very, very local. The people in that county knows who he is for the most part. Hey, Secret Courtship, how you doing? I hope you brought us some cookies tonight. Did you bring some cookies?
As long as you don't bring Boot, we're cool.
Well, Boot was here earlier.
I know. I kicked his ass. I'm just saying, as long as Boot is here, I'm cool.
Yeah.
Doc say make sure they have the cookies and they have the alcohol in it.
Well, hey, now you don't do that with the cookies. You don't put alcohol in cookies. All right. So,
you put alcohol in your cookies?
No, I don't.
Well,
I do
alcohol. I don't put alcohol.
Alcohol.
So which one we putting in here?
Okay,
alcohol is what I buy from the store. Alcohol is what my dad has in his barn. So it's a little different.
Okay. Let me rephrase that. Look, let me rephrase liquor. He puts liquor in his cookies.
There you go. Good point.
All right, let's we got to get back to Larry and Chris, and we'll probably. I know we're not going to get this whole darn thing done.
And the warrant that they had at the time was spelled, it was like 3 letters different, RITTRE or something like that. And I thought, okay, that's not my warrant. Anyway, like I know the case never happened.
By the way, who measures weed in grams? Isn't it like a quarter ounce? Or am I too old school? In high school, we called it like a dime bag or like a I forgot what the kids called it. Like, can I get a dime bag? That was always like $10, right? Or a nickel bag. Right. It was like a $5 bag. I don't. This is how we measured weed. Is it different now? Hey man, can I get a gram of weed? Like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, anyway. Your guess is as good as mine on this whole case because like it never happened. Like what they were alleged never happened. There was no case in 1999 involving me in Hardin County, Kentucky for drugs. You know, so I was shocked. I didn't know. Wait. The same.
There was no marijuana case at all.
Okay, so cool.
That was really cringy.
Yeah, there was marijuana case, but we won't get back to that. Food. When's the next cooking stream at Doc? We'll get Papa there. Last one was a blast. Blake. That's a good question. We need to do another cooking stream, don't we?
Do we?
Well, we get excited about when we start talking about rubbing butts and everything. So
see, that's why you can't have another cooking stream. Because when you start talking about rubbing Boston butts, you go a little bit too far away, and you like to smack it, flip them, and rub them down.
Well, you know what? I'm going to be cooking some birria next weekend, so that might be something good to talk about. I never cooked that before, so that might be fun. So yeah, But then again, yeah, that's a good question. We'll have to think about it. What do you what should I be talking about on the next Cooking with Doc?
Cooking with Doc.
Yeah, drinks with Doc, cooking with Doc.
Doc will show us how.
Mr. Toppins with Doc.
Doc shows us how to scramble some eggs. Shows us how to make scrambled eggs.
Yeah, we can do that.
Hey, Doc, I could do a live stream from Austin during South by Southwest, and we could do tour barbecue places.
Ooh, Cooper's or Franklin's? One of those two
Yeah,
places.
and Salt Lick and Mueller's and some others.
Ooh, that'd be awesome. Yeah, if you yes, we can do that.
I had to tell y'all this, but the best barbecue is in Memphis. So I don't know where y'all talking about Texas barbecue.
I'm just
the best barbecue is in Memphis.
I'm just going to say I'm going to say this. I've been to Cooper's over in Austin, Texas, and I went in there, didn't know what to expect. They had a little bit of ribeye, they had a little bit of brisket. I got a little bit of ribeye, got a little bit of brisket. I swear to God, that brisket was better than the ribeye. Yep. That stuff was awesome. They did an outstanding job. Oh, my goodness.
There's barbecue in Memphis, there's barbecue in Carolina, there's barbecue elsewhere, and then there's Austin, which is a whole other level.
Yeah, but Memphis is better though.
Yeah,
Dub, I already determined that I'm probably going to end up just trying to get another at least half an hour, and then probably just pick it up from at next week, because I do really want to cover this video. So you're absolutely right, Dub.
Well, at least it's not another video about whips and chains, Doug, because we know how Doc like to break into whips and chains sometimes. I think that's the last time I was on panel when he was talking about whips and chains.
Is there something Mr. Thomas isn't telling us?
No, I think the last time I was up here when we was watching the police cam video and they found something in the lady's scooter.
Oh yeah. Hey, Limited. Yes, that was a fun one. That one, that was a 15-minute long video that took us 2 hours to cover. So I don't think GE Swag was there. He would probably got very excited about that.
He wasn't.
No. Yeah, he would have got excited about that one. Just kind of, hey, GE Swag.
That's debatable.
Hey, let's just put it this way. We watched a video, police body cam, where the lady was getting arrested and she had a pistol in her hidden in her panties.
In her hoo-ha?
It wasn't.
Yeah. They searched her without gloves, man.
Where was the butt of the gun at? That's what I'm asking.
Okay, guys, can we move on? The dogs are getting upset.
Yeah, okay, we keep going. Hey, by the way, around here we have a local nudist colony, and someone had found a hole in their fence. The police are looking into it.
Did your cats put it there?
The police are looking into it.
Dad joke.
Never happened in my life. So I was baffled. I just thought, okay, I know what you're doing.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Never in your life have you been charged with marijuana in 1998, 1999.
Never in my life, period. I've never been charged with any kind of drugs, never any alcohol-related charges.
What's
never
your
in my
worth?
life. 10/2/1977.
Okay, I'm about to share something on screen. Please follow along with me, okay? Because I'm very, very confused right now. Can you see this?
I can't.
Let me know if you can see this. This is your public record, or not? Okay, you're saying it's not you. Now I'm very confused, so please help me understand here. Hardin County District Court, Commonwealth versus Christopher L. Reiter, filed on August 21st, 1998 as a misdemeanor. I'm just reading it to you since you said you can't see it. With Honorable Janet P. Coleman, that's the judge. It was disposed of on September 23rd, 1998, so about a month later, with the same judge. This is not an official court record, but it is CourtNet. This is the system that we use to pull up. I can go to the courthouse, get the official, but this is right 99.99% of the time, so I trust what I'm saying.
So basically what Larry did, Larry did his homework. Like I said, Larry's the type of guy that we know likes to do his homework. And he's about ready to reveal something that Chris is not going to like.
Seeing, there's a case number. This is all public. Anybody can literally look up, lawyer, non-lawyer, they can look this up, right? Case memo, there's like a flat file fee that somebody paid November 17th, 1998. And there we go. So the parties, this is why I asked you, I was like, did I have the wrong guy? And maybe I did, but now, no, you told me October 2nd, 1977, your old driver's license number from Indiana. Sorry, I didn't have a chance to redact this, but this is all public, so yep. all this information, anybody can literally look up. And now I'm just, please clarify for us, because, there's your old address there. The criminal summons from August 27th, David J. Radcliffe Police Department, because this is Hardin County, this is not me. Hardin County, David Evangelista, the complaining witness with Radcliffe Police Department. There's their address. You had Clay Thomas in, I don't know, that may have come later, but Jamie Halfley may have come later. I don't know when these attorneys came in, But Hardin County attorney. You had a lawyer, Vincent Morris. He withdrew back in November 29th, 2023. So this is newer stuff. And these are the charges. Absurd possession of marijuana. You know, it's just weed, man. It's 1998. Is this not you?
No, I that's what the whole case is about. So I had to go to court because I had no idea what this case was. It never happened to the real life me back in '98 or whatever. And the address, I had never heard.
I'm sorry.
What's the fake life mean?
I don't even want to touch that with a 20-foot pole.
Yeah, the real life me. That was the real life me. Oh, fair enough, Chris. What's the fake life you?
Yeah. He's getting ready to explain it, I think, or he's going to try to explain it.
Hey, Doc, guys, I think I'm going to jump off for the night because it's getting late for me. So I'm going to go ahead and jump off for the night.
Yeah, it's getting a little late for you. All right. Well, you have a good night. Just kind of be, if you want to come back next week, we'll continue this video. I do want to try to at least get, I was going to say the first hour done, but that's not going to happen. Probably at least 45 minutes.
Cool.
All right, everybody have a good night. And Georgia Transparency, if you still here, you're fat. Have a good night.
See you later, Mr.
I agree with you. I agree with what you said.
Heard of the address that they were using. There was a lot of
137 Morgan Street, lot 2461, Radcliffe.
I had never heard of it. Not until I had to go up in court in this case. So there was a lot of problems. You know, for the longest time, Larry, we thought, well, maybe someone had stolen my identity, and maybe had been at that address. You know, and another thing, you know, I don't have any kids. And
do you have any brothers?
Do I? No, I had a brother that passed away when I was really young. But I don't have any kids. And
so that's interesting. I didn't know. I know that's this been said long back, but I didn't know he had a brother that passed away when he was young. So
yeah, well, I mean,
and there was a reason why he asked that question. Why Larry asked that question. A brother could easily pretend to be you.
If you read the report, you know, you probably don't have access to this, but and I'm glad to share it with you. But if you read,
I'm sorry, what's that?
I say exactly. And that's what he does with an imposter shit later on.
Right. There's a reason Larry's asking everything.
Larry's. This is where we're seeing a good attorney doing what a good attorney does.
Yeah, anything he asks, he's got a reason for.
Exactly. Yeah. And what Bookie Warren was saying right now, he's perjuring himself 246 Lee away. That don't go away.
Yeah.
That's it kind of rhymes. 246 Lee away. That don't go away.
No, I guess it does rhyme. Huh. Okay.
Read the original report from Angelista. He says that he was supervising a department.
Angelista was the arresting, or not arresting, but the charging officer. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The officer on the record that was the alleged charging officer in that case. Mm-hmm. So according to his report from 1998, he had gotten a call to assist the Department of Child Services to go to the address that you see on that court record, and that there was a call for the welfare of a child. Well, I don't have any kids, and I was dating a girl back then that lived in Radcliffe that had a kid. So her and I went and pulled all the records in the entire state of Kentucky that would involve any type of child welfare call on that actual child.
All the records.
Yeah.
All of them.
Here's the
every
thing.
Last goddamn one of them. All of them.
All of them. And here's the thing. I don't think he could actually pull records like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, the kids would be adult.
Yeah. I mean.
No, records about kids are going to be sealed. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They pulled all of them, though, Dave. And
he pulled all of them. He pulled all of them.
Pulled them all, dude.
Yep. He probably went into Indiana and pulled those too, just to make sure.
There's literally nothing to pull anymore. It's all pulled.
Yep.
On the girl that I dated back then's child, and then we also asked them to run anything involving the girl that I dated back then, and my name, both spellings, the incorrect spelling they originally had, and the true spelling of my name, along with my social security number. You know, they ran through my date of birth. They said there has never on any Kentucky cabinet been any sort of record involving you, the girl you used to date back then, or her.
Sorry, someone's calling my name.
Yeah, that cannot happen. You can't have a misspelling of your name to find out who you are. You can't have multiple misspellings of your name to find out who you are. You have one spelling of your name, and that's it. Chris is there. Oh, they probably have multiple spellings of my name that they fucked with me. No, there's only one spelling of your name, Chris.
Yep.
You can't misspell your name and get caught. You know?
Yeah, I know exactly. Yeah, I know
Now,
what
a
you
lot of
mean.
people don't catch that. A lot of people don't catch that shit. You know, well, there's been multiple spellings of my name, and no, there's only one spelling of your name, Chris, and that's what gets you caught. You know, that cop can misspell your name, John Smith. All right, but if you're there getting caught and arrested, John Smith's not your name anymore. Chris Reiter's your name because they'll find you out. You know, it's misspelling. You know, a T here. You know what I'm saying? Bullshit.
Okay, all right, Vicky and the littles, y'all take care. Thank you for coming and joining us. I promise you, I'll try to keep G Swag at PG-13.
Exactly. I'm sorry. I get pissed off when.
I know you do, and you know, it's I did a lot to bite my tongue too, so I'm trying to be the honorable host, but at the same time, I was doing a lot to bite my tongue. It's starting to hurt.
I'm sorry for the chat if I wigged out and cussed out. I get everybody gets to a little, their little place. They can't get no.
Yeah, well, like I said, some people just know how to push certain buttons, and that's the
But
one individual that knows how to
but
push.
ain't pushing a certain button. I'm like, all right, fair enough. All right, let's do that.
Mhm.
You know, quit like doing that in the chat. Quit doing that, in Meade County. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it. You know, and
Mhm.
well, I can't. I don't know what if I can do it. Fair enough. You know, man, it's just I'm more of an aggressive type of person. If you can't tell.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm going to tell you truthfully, like I said, what I was saying earlier, he knows how to push the buttons. He really does. And he starts crap with people all the time. And then when they finally say something to him to be more aggressive than he likes or a little bit too much for him or whatever, then he goes and tries to get them in trouble. It's always him trying to hop in and starting shit. So
Guys, he's a typical bully. I mean, get
Yeah.
right down to it.
yeah. And like I said before, and I'll say this again, he's going to mess with the wrong person one day.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to do it. I want to. Hello.
Hello. Yeah.
I would like to do this to go to the moon. Hello.
Okay. All right. Okay. Or maybe he messed with multiple wrong people in one day.
Hey, Doc.
Yeah.
I think I got to join Mr. Thomas. It's getting late, and who knows what the weather's going to do here tomorrow. So,
all right. Well, you try to stay warm.
Oh yeah, hopefully. Right to say a prayer for everybody because it's gonna get kind of bad. But let's hope let's pray the power of faith for everybody.
Hey, same deal, bud.
Take care. Y'all have a good night. We'll see you later.
And cool water, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm praying.
Oh, yeah, cool clear water. It was great to see you, by the way. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, cool. He's literally his fucking name. He's cool as shit.
And Dr. Feelgood, yes, we've done some research, and we're still working on some research on him. We're trying to do a term paper on him. All right,
Thanks, James.
Yeah. Like I said, I want to just try to at least get to 45 minutes on this video, and then we'll just continue it next week.
So I don't know
wait a minute. So hold on. So you're saying, because I'm very confused. This was part of your file, right? This is part of your file. So you're saying this is what? This is fabricated. This is clearly you're saying it's not you. I got that much. Yeah. But who would fabricate your name and date of birth? And I'm just curious. Like, do you know anybody who might impersonate you like this? This seems just really odd. Well, I mean, as an attorney, I've never seen anything like this before. I have represented one guy who had he had his license or whatever. Somebody was using his driver's license. They got pulled over, and his wallet got stolen. So they used his identity to get a traffic infraction. I've seen that. But I mean,
that's what I actually thought.
Did you lose your license or something? Like, how did they impersonate you so well and gone to court on your behalf? Because this is let's keep going. Let's jump forward real quick to the
I think that's so key. Went to court on your behalf.
And he tried to overtalk him, and Larry wouldn't let him overtalk him.
Yes.
See, so September 14th, you or your imposter are arraigned in front of Judge Janet P. Coleman. You're saying you've never been to court.
No, I've never gone to court in Hardin County before all this.
And then pretrial conference was scheduled for September 23rd at 10 a.m. You're saying you did not go to this scheduled pretrial conference?
What year? Are you talking about back in the 90s?
1998. We're sorry. We're still in 1998. It should be on your screen if you don't see it.
My screen's too little to read it, Larry. I'm sorry.
No, you're okay. That's why I'm reading it with you. Okay, so September 14th, 1998. Just follow my lead, okay? Then there's a pretrial conference scheduled a week and 2 days later. So still, in 1998, 10 a.m. Judge Janet P. Coleman, September 23rd, 1998. There's a pretrial conference. You're saying?
I'm sorry. What's that, G?
I said, Larry, my brain can't form consonants or vowels, Larry. So you need to slow down.
Yeah.
Sentences confuse me.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
Appearance at that pretrial conference, correct?
No, not at all.
Look at Chris.
Then,
like when Larry is explaining it to him right now.
Yeah.
Right. And Chris is like, he keeps on looking back at at Tiffany's like, that's not what we talked about. Okay, Larry, I'm going to sit here because I want some subs. Okay, what? I mean, he's so fucking lost, man. Just look at it. I mean, it's awesome.
Yeah.
there is, and the September 23rd, now we're back in the charges portion, there were 3 charges against a person calling themselves Christopher L. Reiter with your date of birth, and somebody in the chat was like, did you just post his driver's license number? Look, fam, you can look this up. This is all public. There is no anonymity for your driver's license. I'm sorry. Your race, he's white, sex, male, eye color, or yes, please. Eye color, brown, hair color, brown, weight, height, 6 foot tall. And at the time you weighed, according to them, 160 pounds. So this is all public. Anybody can look this up. I don't have to be a special lawyer, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. And I was just going to also say this too. The only thing that's definitely PII on this is his birth date. So that's, but again, anyone with the X could look them up through this website.
You can just go to the Kentucky.
Huh? Oh my God! Are you Dirksen? Are you Dirksen? Oh my God!
System and type in this case number and you'll see it. So there's no doxing. I'm not doxing anybody, I promise.
Right, and I'm approving all of this anyway. There's nothing.
Yeah, so let's get back. I'm appeasing chat because chat is
getting. Yeah, I'm hearing him. You heard him.
Oh,
yeah.
Yep.
Not only did fucking Tifaho dox him, he doxed himself right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But the thing is, he goes, I approve all of this, and then was it a week later or 2 weeks later when he turns around and he goes, Larry Foreman doxed me and I'm putting in a report, an ethics complaint against him with
exactly, Trotter. Yeah, and I'll see that and I'll raise you 6 months later. JJ doxed him.
Yeah. It's weird how, well, not really weird, but it's kind of strange how everyone's doxing him. Where's my cursor at?
And he wants to dox everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
And he thinks that's power over. I know where you live, Florida. I know what country you live in, Florida, to watch, and I'm going to get you.
Okay. I actually gave him my address. I actually gave him my address, and he hasn't doxed me.
The same thing with me. He says he knows my address. Georgia Transparency knows my address. Fair enough. Where y'all at? Kevin Soper, I know your address. G Swag, I'm gonna come see you and your dad and your family. Fair enough. Where you at? You know what I'm saying? Nothing.
Hey, my brothers keepers, good to see you, buddy. Yep, he's trying to file charges against everybody, really. Yeah.
A little feisty. We have a lot of heat because we have a lot of supporters, but we also have a lot of detractors. So yes. I'm trying to get like everybody on the same page. Okay, so in 1998, on September 23rd, somebody calling themselves Christopher Reiter pleads guilty and gets a sentence on September 23rd, 1998. Cost, man, the court was really cheap back then, $76.85. They get 30 days in jail, but 30 days are suspended, also known as conditionally discharged. And you or Christopher Reiter, the imposter, gets supervised probation for 2 years. What does that mean? To those of you who don't.
I'm sorry?
I'm agreeing with James. Chris said he knows James' address for like 4 years, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that. But James is not listed, so yeah. So yeah. And Chris how did someone steal your and use your ID that place you living at 246 Leah Way when Larry said your old Indiana driver's license was on the document that ticket would have gone there? Very interesting.
And it would have shown up. And it would have shown up next time Chris would get another driver's license. Back in the day, you would have another fucking strike, I guess you could say, to get to renew your driver's license. Well, this has already been renewed. Well, okay, we're at. He thinks he don't think this shit through, man.
No, he doesn't. He absolutely doesn't.
If actually an imposter got the ID off of him, like he's saying, right? Then he's going to be living off that fucking ID and changing that ID address, right? That links back to DMV, right? So when Chris goes to go and get another, renew his driver's license, he has that whole trace on that new imposter ID. You know what I'm saying? So you can't hide from it. All right, then okay, that ID, that imposter is got my ID. All right, let's go get him. All right, let's stop this. All right, well, we'll hold his driver's license. I will issue a temporary permit. Then we'll find out who's driving on your driver's license. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. That never happened because it never happened.
Okay. Yeah. And real quick, I see someone else kind of sneaked in. I don't think this person has been in my chat before, so I want to just say hello and welcome, Boss Baby. Good to see you.
Person who accepted this plea agreement said, I am voluntarily pleading guilty in exchange for a dismissal of the drug paraphernalia charge, also on September 23rd, and supervised probation for 2 years, meaning drug screens with caps and CPD. What is that? That's child. No, that's not child protective services because children would not be involved. Just marijuana, and you didn't have any kids in 90, did you?
No, but this record and the reason this record existed, they said, was over a child welfare call involving. They said that they went to. So Evangelista said that he went to an address, okay, and that he was there for the welfare check of a child through Department of Child Services, and that he got permission to search the house, and that he found a joint in the kitchen cabinet, and that's what the charge was over.
Got it. Okay. So now that we have this at least more or less cleared up,
so real quick, apparently other things were found, if I remember correctly, and if I'm wrong, please correct me. Not just a joint.
It was never a joint. Never a joint.
It was more than just a joint. I think they found scales, if I remember correctly, and a little bit more pot than just one joint. It
was never a rolled up joint, dude. It was never a rolled up joint. It was marijuana.
Okay, so James, so he found a bag and a scale. With
a bag with scales.
Yeah. Okay. So, okay. Technically speaking, it might have been someone was stealing from that place.
And in fact, from memory, from listening to the interview that Direct D did with Georgette, or whoever the girlfriend was at the time, they all got charged because they couldn't say that it was yours or it was hers or it was his. All of them were charged. All of them went to court, and they all did their quote unquote time,
right?
Their punishment. Reiter fled the state. And that's where that warrant came from, because it was a revocation of his bond. It had absolutely nothing to do with it. Yes, it was related to those drug charges, but it was because he fled the state without completing his bond conditions, didn't get permission from the courts to leave the state. So they issued a warrant. And once you flee the state, that warrant doesn't expire. It stays until they find you. And because he decided to keep going back to a police station, and someone recognized him and went, "Hey, you got a warrant? Yeah, come with me, buddy."
I don't even know if they recognize him. I think maybe they ran his tags, which they can legally do so. This is another thing too that a lot of people are don't understand. Law enforcement can run your tag, especially if you're on public property. They see your tag, they can run it. Some agencies has the tag readers that reads it for them. They don't even have to call it in or punch it in on a computer. The reader will actually pick it up, submit it, and if it comes back where the person might have a warrant, it'll flag it. It'll let them know.
Well, you know what makes it worse?
What's that?
When you're out there showing your ass, when you know you have a damn 25-year-old warrant trying to grift off a old dude that his son got beat up, and the dudes come at you and say, "All right, fair enough, Chris. All right. Oh, hold on, Chris Reiter. Okay. Well, you have a warrant from 1998.
Mm-hmm.
You know, why did you show your ass, Chris?"
And you know that comes down to something else I like to think about too. You know, we hear about people flipping off cops, and then the cops pull them over because their tags are missing or their tent's too dark or something on those lines. And people say this is a retaliation. And I argue back, no, it's not retaliation. Why it's not retaliation? It's because you attracted attention to yourself, and your vehicle has something that was wrong with it that the law enforcement officer noticed. It's not retaliation.
And that's what Chris done at that fucking police station that day.
Right. It's you don't want to go, but so far, if you attract attention to yourself, you better make sure you're 100% right. And I got news for you. I bet you right this moment, my vehicle's probably got something illegal about it, and I don't know what it would be. But a cop that knows the traffic laws could probably pick it up very, very quickly. And that's kind of why you don't do things to attract attention. Is what I'm saying. You don't like cops, that's fine. You don't like cops.
What?
But don't flip them off because they're going to stop and look at you for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
And if you, like I said, you don't have tags on your car, they else notice it then.
Well, the thing about it is, Doc, all right, his channel was like up at 65,000, whatever it was at the time, and that was just him being a fake frauditor, like walking, that's my First Amendment, going around, and getting that money off and stuff like that, and just being a piece of shit doing that child stuff with Tiffany, and he messed up.
Mm-hmm.
And he realized he messed up when he messed up with JJ, because that shit stopped with JJ. Right. We're going to arrest you, and all of a sudden he's like, well, I don't know what I should do now, because he realized the first time it fucked up when he got that arrest on the warrant. He's like, well, guys, it's not true, which he could get away with because it's 25 years ago, right? But when he got arrested with JJ and stuff like that, then he started pulling up his records. It is true. He did have a record on this, and then that's when he tried to fucking, save face. Now it's like, and then when he tried to save face, that's why he got 20 more charges, because Chris cannot ever say, yeah, you know what? I might be wrong.
Yeah. And here's the thing, when he started messing with JJ, and added more and more charges, because I'm willing to admit those first 5 charges he got from Meade County, they would have probably gone away. He probably would not have got any time.
Oh yeah,
he might have got slapped on the wrist and go home.
He just told JJ, yeah, you're right, I should have never done it. Nothing would have happened.
Yeah, I should have left when Chief Deputy White told me to leave. And then, he's moving on. He's not worried about court cases right now. But instead, he doubles down. And then how dare JJ, who had a broken air conditioning that particular day, think about it, air conditioner was broken that particular day.
Mm-hmm.
If the air conditioner wasn't broken, all this probably has not taken place. But he shows up. JJ has an inmate having a visitation with family. Now, very first job of a jailer is to protect the rights of the inmates. I would say that's
no matter if you like that, they have to protect the fucking inmates.
Yes. So and if you remember the video, JJ opened, well, not opened, but looked in the room, and then turned around to Chris and said, "Hey, our air conditioning is broken. We got a family member visiting an inmate. Please, let's not record."
And did you notice how nice he said it?
Oh, he was very, very nice. And of course, Chris, being Chris, said, "Hell no.
This is goddamn public fucking lobby. You can't tell us what to do."
Mm-hmm. So since JJ got his paperwork, got him out the door, he said, "Well, I was getting ready to get him out the door. Okay, at this time, I am criminally trespassing you. You cannot return." And he did that because he was infringing on one of JJ's inmates' rights. This was nuts.
And since that never happened to him through the last 2.5 years of him being Jamie Knoll, nobody fucks with me, because nobody fucks with you, Chris, because you're not part of the Jamie Knoll shit. You just walk around, like a Sasquatch in the background. Nobody cares about you, Chris. Then he noticed the frauditor movement, and he started doing that stuff. Getting kicked out a little bit. Nothing. And then all of a sudden, he got actually charged, and he couldn't handle it. I got to actually come back to Meade County for this damn charge. Hell no, guys. We're going live. We're going live. Tyranny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? And it didn't quite work out the way he thought it would.
No, it did not. And real quick, James.
The other thing, though, he said, he goes, "Oh, well, I've been criminally trespassed from the jail. They've screwed themselves, because if they find me guilty, I can't go there because I'm trespassed." Sorry, Chris, you're not trespassed from the back end of the jail.
Just the front end.
Just the front end, not the back end. The end that you come in through the court, you're still welcome through that door anytime, except JJ won't. JJ won't, except if you get set up somewhere.
Hey, Chris, like
good point.
They're going to allow entry back in. All right. So real quick, hang on.
I got you.
Yeah. So James Stern says, "I'm willing to bet that before this is all over, Chris will get 5 to 7 more charges, because he can't keep his
guaranteed.
I'm sure he's meant Dick Holster shut long enough." And he did say the prosecutors will be paying attention. Yeah. There's too many people in that neck of woods over in Kentucky who's probably getting tired of him.
Is he doing a stone vet?
OG Tennessee Kid, hey, how you doing? Good to have you.
Reiter's turning into the American version of Johnny Somali. Every time he goes to court, he picks up a new charge. Every time he goes to court, picks up a new charge.
Well, I'm going to tell you guys, I do believe this is a delay case tactic. Add more charges to more charges you add. We have to delay the case so I can look at the charges. Have time to look at the charges. We can delay it to another 90 days.
Exactly.
So go ahead.
If you have infinite charges, you have infinite none. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We can play it forever. So, all right, let's go.
I think raises more questions than answers, but we'll come back to it. Tell us, continue the story. So this is now January 2nd, 2023, which, by the way, the reason I know that is because the warrant on you was executed right here. Served on January 2nd. You guys can see it on your screen. I'm talking to the chat. I know you're having trouble, but criminal summons issued originally, blah, 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 doesn't matter. And then you had a warrant. There's this red section. You can probably see a giant red line on your screen. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
It says return served bench warrant. So bench warrant means when you are issued.
Hey, thank you for subbing. And yes, if you don't mind, hit the like button. If you have not hit the like button yet, please hit the like button. Thank you.
You gotta say it like chili. Button.
Button. So, and it's good to have you. Thank you for coming and joining us for the first time.
To come to court, you don't come to court, and the bench warrant was issued on August 16th, 1999, almost a year after the case was over. But then 24 years later is when they finally actually serve you. So served on January 2nd, 2023. So let's go back to January 2nd, 2023 and tell us Continue the story. So the cop comes in, you're under arrest. Oops, what's going on? What happens?
Yeah. Well, obviously he's telling me about this warrant that I'd never heard anything of in my life. So my thoughts were, all right, are you making this up so that you can get me out of your lobby because we're trying to...
In my life, I just walked in to get my records and it said, get the fuck out of here.
to make a complaint, like what's going on here. And I didn't get an opportunity to learn. I had a warrant apparently, so I was going to jail, and that's what happened. So they took me to jail, and then basically my life has been kind of really hectic because I have to do all of the research through documentation to understand what I'm being alleged of, what I'm going to court over, because it didn't really happen to me. So like I didn't know.
Chris.
I'm sorry.
It's not alleged, Chris.
Yeah.
You've been charged.
It's not. Yeah, it's not alleged because he's pleaded guilty to it 25 years prior.
I know it, man. He's like, marijuana cigarette. No marijuana cigarette, dude.
And isn't that what your attorney's for, Reiter? You know, to do all of this sort of thing? So
Thank you, Frauditer. Thank you for Thank you, Frauditer. I'm like, why are you talking to an attorney that's not your attorney?
What I'm being alleged of? All right, Dove.
Banner, bam, bam.
Hey, well, and let's see. Hey, Dove and Indy 14. I'm hoping that we don't get anything. He's okay. We're talking about the nasty storm that's going around or coming up. But yeah, just speaking of or OF, we heard about Tiffany's OnlyFans page. OnlyFans did pay her to take it.
Is that
down.
serious?
No, that's not serious.
Okay, all right.
That's not serious. That's satire.
Good Lord. I mean, I've done the dodgeball thing, and I've had sex with a camel. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think I would see Tiffany again.
Okay.
We just walk in and argue the case.
Why would somebody impersonate you, do you think?
You know what I wonder, and this is just I don't know. Like I can't answer that perfectly, because I don't know the answer.
Like, the only reason I ask is because it's lumped in with all your cases. That's why I'm asking.
Well, I mean, the best I can do is give you my closest opinion on what potentially happened. If there really was an imposter, it could have been maybe one of the
potentially. Jesus Christ, I'm just so mad. There's no potentially. There's either a imposter or it is not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I want to hear his statement. So and then we're going to really rag him on it here shortly. So let's hear what he's got to say.
Had been cheating on me a lot. That's what broke us up. I found out she'd been cheating on me with people. So
now is that Georgette that you're talking about?
Yeah, but I would prefer not to drag anybody else in if that's okay with you.
God, he doesn't want to drag her in. Okay.
No, I'm not going to drag her in. But the only thing that I want to discuss with respect to that case, so that's what really spiraled this out of control. Is that correct?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. That was just so she was just someone that I dated back when I was 19 years old, 18 and 19 for a very short period of time.
All right. So basically, yeah, he's really trying to trash Georgette.
And apparently, all his criminal past happened when he was 19.
Yeah.
That's it. 19.
Yeah, 19 years old.
That's it.
Yeah. Bad thing is, we know he's probably done a whole lot more. He just hadn't got
caught. The bad thing, we have court fucking records showing him in multiple fucking videos that it might not be just 19.
Yeah, it's a whole lot more.
Now, he's not like Winger. He's not like Winger. You're only 17. Now, only certain people by age knows what the fucking ban is.
Let's see. Wait a minute. So if this occurred in 98, 99,
Winger,
they actually would be 21, 22.
Yeah, Winger was around there. Remember that Winger? Maybe not. Okay,
Swag. Breathe a little bit, buddy. Breathe.
Completely different for both of us, I'm sure. I don't keep up with her. I have no interest in any type of contact with her, and I don't want to drag her name through the mud. She didn't choose to go to YouTube. I did. So I'm trying with respect to them to not add, to do anything that drags her into it, or the guy that she was dating back then when she was supposed to be dating me, because that guy, from what I've been told recently, passed away a while back. So I don't want to disrespect a person at all. But I thought, we were all teenagers back then, right? So I thought, well, maybe she and him got in some kind of trouble together, and maybe she had one of my IDs. Maybe. And I have no idea. I mean, again, I'm guessing.
Wait,
because
in 1999, you were a teenager? Weren't you like 22?
He can't do math good, Larry. It's just he just can't do math. But so in order for something like that to work, they have to look very, very similar. I'm just saying. I don't know what the other guy looked like, but they would have to look very, very similar. That's why they say usually it's family members and not two complete strangers.
99, I was 19 when I believe. 99, I would have been 19, 20. I'm 46. Is that right? Okay.
See, he doesn't even know how old he is.
Getting old.
Sorry, I'm losing it. So hold on. You were born on October 2nd, 1977, right?
77, 87, 97. I've been. Oh, you're right. 21, 22.
So you're 21, 22. Okay, sorry,
Yeah.
I got distracted. Okay, continue.
In 99. So 98, I would have been 20 and 21. So to me, though, that's really young, you know.
Fair.
And I have no idea.
I get it. I was a dumbass when I was up to until maybe age, I don't know, 34, and that was last year. So I feel you.
Right. Yeah. I'm still a dumbass at times, Larry. But yeah. So to me,
at times, I think you're a dumbass all the time. What do you think, G Swag?
Maybe not all the time. There was one time when he did tell the truth.
Yeah, we'll agree.
Only one, or maybe two. But the rest of the times, yeah, he's a dumbass.
Yeah, and you're absolutely right. And G Swag dropped off again for some odd reason. Yeah, he's been having. So
Must be
yeah,
that not get fine.
Yeah, it must be. And the imposter that does everything go to prison for you. Only people with his IQ would believe someone went to court, probation, piss test, paid fines, etc. You know what? That's exactly where my mindset was too. It's hard to believe the story when you start really looking at it in detail.
I'm thinking, well, maybe back then in the 20s, you know, maybe it was just one of them things where they used an ID. But again, I have to guess because I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. It wasn't me. I mean, if it had been me, this would have been something so easy to just conquer because it's over a joint from 1998. I would have gladly accepted that misdemeanor charge and moved on and not spent thousands and thousands of dollars defending myself in this case. The reason I've done this, spent all this money and time, is because it wasn't me. And I do not believe in lying just to satisfy an allegation that's not true. I'm not going to do it. You know, I'm going to stand up for the truth.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's just a silly case, but I mean, it means something to me because I'm being accused of something that never happened.
Let me ask you this, because this is where things get really, really messy. So maybe you can clear it up for me, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So you get into this little scuffle, whatever it is. I don't care about the details. I'm not here to throw anybody under the bus, especially Georgette or you. I don't care. This is why even though I don't have to redact it, I redacted her name just because this one, even though it's all public record, anybody can look it up. I'm kind of responsible. It's my channel. It's on my screen. You know, I have limits too, believe it or not. So this case happens, you know, this is you, right? So this is you, correct?
That is me, right?
That is you. So Christopher Reiter, date of birth, October 2nd, 1977. We still have the same, you know, race white, sex male, hair color. I don't know what HL is, but maybe you changed your hair color. That's fine. Or eye color, excuse me. Hazel. I can't read. Hazel, I guess. And I thought earlier it was like a different color. So maybe it is a different person. Wasn't it earlier? It was a different color, different eye color, wasn't it? It was brown.
I've never thought that before. What you just thought.
Brown and hazel. I mean, I guess they're too close together. It was like blue and black. I mean, I'd be like, all right. But anyway, let's just keep going because this is fascinating to me, like what they're doing to you. Cash for $1,000. You posted $1,000 bond. It was set on April 5th. I think you get arrested over this, right?
Yeah, I got arrested over that one. Right.
Okay, so you got arrested. The incident happened on April the 4th.
Okay. So yeah, they're really starting breaking down his whole case history right here. So let's just see where Larry takes it to.
Bond is set the next day on April the 5th, and then you post the bond April 5th, 1999, cash for $1,000. Does that sound right?
Not to me. So of course, I'm trying to remember back 25 years ago, but to my knowledge, I do not remember any bond at all, paying any sort of bond. Now, I'm not saying
now maybe somebody else posted it for you. Is it possible? Again, I don't know. So that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, it's possible that someone posted a bond, but here's the thing, Larry. I didn't get out of their jail. I served jail time on that incident, and there was only one incident that occurred in Meade County in 1999, and I served the jail time all the way through until, you know, the hearing was over.
How long was that?
I don't remember. I remember it being long enough to draw several drawings, which I'm not a great artist. So I had actually accomplished making several drawings. I had visitors that came to the jail. I mean, in my mind, I think it was like 30 days, but I can't get records to find out what it truly was. And now I don't even trust the records.
And again, he started going with the conspiracy theories. You can't trust the records. Quite frankly, he does have a delusion of grandeur.
He does.
Yes, he really believes that everyone's out there. Yes, he did. He paid. Someone paid the probation fees. Someone paid the drug test. I don't think that was the imposter. Let's just say it that way. It was not the imposter.
This 30 days that he just said. That's when he claimed that I went to court in an orange jumpsuit, isn't it?
Right.
And then we had the video. Well, I know who was it? Who did the videos on him?
Dummy Kruger.
Dummy Kruger.
Yeah.
DK showed the video, and there was Chris walking into court in civilian clothing, no handcuffs, no shackles. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So he spent 30 days, and he was in an orange jumpsuit. Right. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I was clear on things. It's been a while.
Records that are there anymore. Because
so if I were to tell you that you served, if you did serve, assuming that this is incorrect and the bond was not set and posted on the same day as this record on our viewer's screen shows, if I were to tell you that you served no more than 9 days, would you say that is inaccurate?
Well, I got a little short story for you. When I was like 9 or 10 years old, I was riding a dirt bike that didn't have an engine, and it was down this really huge hill that ended in.
Wait a minute. How did he ride a dirt bike without an engine? Could someone in the chat please help me make sense with that?
I think it was the Flintstones dirt bike.
That just does not make sense to me.
Unless he's talking a BMX style bike.
Yeah, but you wouldn't say it that way. A dirt bike without an engine.
True.
That's just a weird statement. I just can't figure that one out.
And then it had this big steep embankment that went on and on like a cliff forever. And I really remember it well, riding down this really super long steep hill and then crashing at the bottom and falling down this big cliff. And
Don Furman's in the house. It's good to see you. Hadn't seen you over here a while, so it's good to have you back.
Now that I'm a grown up and I've seen where I had the accident, it's a very short hill and the cliff is not all that big. It's just like a small ravine, but I broke my collarbones in that. And in my mind, I thought it was way bigger in my memory.
And OG Tennessee Kid, I guess you're right about that one. If it's a Reiter story, the impossible is always possible. So true, my friend. So true.
No, that's fair. I'm not trying to ding you on your memory.
No, I know. I'm
simply asking, because again, look, I am a complete outsider coming into all this. Craig Hendrick told me, help my buddy. I have you on my channel because I want to know what happened. I just want the truth. That's all I'm looking for. So if you don't remember, just say you don't remember. It was so long. Larry, it was 25 years ago. How the fuck am I supposed to know? That is a legitimate answer in my book. I will never, ever hate on an officer who says, Mr. Foreman, I'm sorry, I don't remember. Even if I think he's lying, if I know he's lying,
well, I want to answer to the best of my ability.
I'm still going to be like, officer, if you don't remember, tell me you don't remember. Okay, so you don't remember. And if, according to the records, I'm just going off of what I have. You're saying this is you. So this one with the date of birth, Christopher Reiter, you're not sure about the bond, even though it says cash $1,000 posted, set on April 5th, posted on April 5th. You're not sure about that. Maybe somebody else, maybe we don't know. But this is you. You're supposed to keep 500 feet away from George Jed, who at the time you were in some sort of relationship with. And according to the records, April 5th, 1999 was when you were arraigned. Then they moved it a couple days, probably because you were released. This is very common. Again, I'm a practicing attorney. This is Kentucky. So for me, this is very, very easy in the sense of I have personal experience with exactly that. Client gets out of jail, then they don't have a court date, immediately then and there. They will push it back for a couple days. So the arraignment in this case was originally scheduled for April 5th, 1999. And then it was rescheduled for April 7th, 1999. So it's still the arraignment. Whether it happened or not, we don't know. But what we do know is that you were definitely arraigned on that date because the next date is next week at 1 o'clock with Judge Time Lively. And that's a pretrial conference, at which point you pled guilty and you received a suspended sentence. You got credit. And this is what I find the most interesting. You're saying you served 30 days. You were sentenced to, sorry?
No, that's what I said. Between the.
Yeah, we got another individual coming in. Tom with Toyota, I guess. Toyota Tom, how you doing?
9 and 30. Maybe I'm not remembering the amount of time that was in there. In my memory, I felt like it was around a month, but in reality, it could have just been 9 or 10 days. That's what I was trying to say.
Okay.
So basically, Reiter's now admitting his memory is worth a shit. Oh, wait. G Swag's back in. Okay. You sneak in there, G Swag.
Well, I hate to say it. I have a somewhat of a dinosaur phone, so it don't handle stream the stream things.
Yeah, well, you use it's kind of got the pterodactyl sets to send the communications, right?
Yeah, well, at least I'm not from Australia.
Australia, where everything is trying to kill you.
Damn you, Fraud Watch.
So, and again, the court
we,
record
we
here
like
shows.
we like to keep our country clean. That's why our animals protect us.
Is that Taipan? What the? Did you put Taipan on the stream? I'm joking. I'm joking with you, man. I'm joking.
Oh, okay. Well, I know. I was about ready to say, yeah, Taipan was in the chat. I don't know if he's still here.
No, but the Fraud Watch and Taipan they misconstrued.
They sound alike. Yeah.
So I'm picking.
Don't forget Mr. Mimsy too. So
no, I'm Mr. Mimsy.
That's my buddy. That's my buddy. Now, if he could get Mr. Mimsy up there, man, that'd be awesome with me. But I just pick me, Fraud.
Yeah, but I mean, if Mr. Mimsy comes up, I've got to go down.
What was that?
If Mr. Mimsy comes up, I have to go. We can't be in the same spot at the same time.
Damn it. Okay. All right.
All right. Let me get this. I really want to get to the 45-minute mark, and then we'll just call it the evening. That's the goal. Get it to 45-minute mark because we have already been on air for 3.5 hours. So let me just get us to 45 minutes.
I got you.
Minor injury. We're not here to talk about that. It's just a case, whatever. It's old, 25 years ago. Guilty disposition. So you pled guilty, correct?
That is correct.
On April 14th, 1999. Does that ring any bells at all?
That sounds exactly when the time frame and everything is correct.
Okay. Sentence the same day. The cost amount $105 to the court, and then here comes the jail portion. Jail 6 months. Again, 5 months and 29 days suspended. Supervised probation. We've seen that before. 2 years. Credit, and this is what I'm very confused about. Credit for time served 1 day. They're saying you served 1 day in jail, not more.
I'll post them in OG.
I'm sorry.
Talking to OG. I'll post something here in a minute. Me cooking.
Okay.
OG said something like whatever.
About the meeting, I see that.
Yeah.
It's always making that hot food. Yeah.
It's not true.
Okay, and why is that not true?
Well, because I know I served more than 1 day. I may not remember if it was 30 or 10, but I definitely would have known if it was only 1 day. There's no.
Well, Taipan, to be fair, back then he was only 160 pounds. So, just saying, to be fair. Well, thank you very much, Tennessee. I appreciate that, buddy.
Yeah, Tennessee's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Boy, that's true. I couldn't even draw that many drawings in 1 day.
Oh no, I seen your drawing.
She's picking on me for my bad drawing. But no, I remember where I was in the jail cell. I remember how many nights. I remember playing cards.
So in court, when you appeared in court, you were in shackles and in an orange jumpsuit on April 14th, 1999. I
made the mistake of assuming that if there was a video that I would be in a jumpsuit and shackles. So a lot of people are holding that against me because I said that out loud on my channel. However, what I meant to relay whenever I said that was, I know for sure that on the final day of court, I came from the jail. And later, the video finally, it's an old VHS video. We finally got that released from the clerk's office at Meade County. And in it, I'm wearing the same exact clothes as.
Well, if you asked an interesting question there, I would say I'm friendly with the GS. I never was friends with them. But I would say we were friendly. And still are.
That's a soccer account.
Oh, that's a soccer account? Okay. All right. Well, mods, y'all know what to do with the soccer accounts.
The day I was arrested. So now I kind of feel like, a lot of people are holding it against me because of my choice of words saying, I guarantee you're going to see me in an orange jumpsuit and shackles. I probably shouldn't use that.
Basically what you're saying is this is incorrect. The court record is wrong. Credit for time served 1 day is incorrect. It should say somewhere between 9 and 30 days, right?
That is correct. Yes. What you just said.
And then no PO, I forgot what that means. This is old language. Like we don't use a lot of this language anymore. No contact, probably stay 500 feet away from.
No contact.
So no what?
No protective order, no
Protective order. Yeah, they don't use this acronym anymore because now we have IPOs and DPOs, and protective orders are renamed interpersonal protective orders and domestic violence orders. So good catch. That's good for you. Are you an attorney, Tiffany?
No,
Phil, I have.
No, she's not an attorney. Okay, you know what? I think this is. Let's
okay. All right. So let's get back to.
Okay, this is where we're going to stop for now. Right before their stop, about 44:50 is where we got to on this video. So this is where we'll stop for tonight, and we'll pick it up. Hopefully, we do not get sidetracked next week.
We will.
We will. It's so easy. We're easy. We're type of.
What channel are you going to be on next week, then, Doc?
What channel am I going to be on?
Yeah, if you're not going to get sidetracked.
Well, I'm just saying. Hopefully, we don't get ourselves sidetracked because we spent the first 2 hours just on the 12 minutes of it, but we allow ourselves to get sidetracked so easily. And there's a lot of good information with this video. Larry, like I said, I got a lot of respect for Larry Foreman.
Yep.
As an attorney. I know one thing. If I've ever get in trouble in Kentucky, I'm calling him. So.
But did you notice in the chat someone mentioned, do you know what Chris looks like in his high school picture?
Yes.
I think quite a few of us know. And he looks like a woman.
I was about to say, I'm actually wondering whether he changed his name from Christine to Christopher.
Yep.
And the reason why he's the way he is with females now is because the jocks in high school used to pick on him.
Yeah.
He looked like a fucking female.
Makes total sense now, don't it?
Mm-hmm. Makes total sense.
Yeah. From 9th grade to 10th grade, he was Christina and then was Chris.
Yeah, and this is good. This is funny. This is actually funny. Can you imagine Chrissy with a bald spot and a mullet? And to be fair, I did not realize how bald he was for the longest time until he took his hat off, and there it was. Thing that big enough to land Airwolf.
Oh, you want me to show it to you? Boot.
I put in his chat because I was watching one of his live streams. I put in his chat one day.
Yeah, you did.
Chris, can you do us a favor? Can you put some makeup on your bald spot?
I know. We were getting you dumb. We were getting very sidetracked. Oh, dumb.
So, yeah, I mean,
I'll be back.
He looks like a 86. What was those pictures you used to take with family, like glamour pictures? That's how his hair looked like, like a 1986 glamour picture,
right?
Like flared out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, I remember those pictures.
Yeah, the glamour shots. You know what I'm saying? You had to go to the mall to get them.
I do remember those. Good Lord, I remember them. All those places around.
Chris, there you go. Yeah, exactly, glamour shots. Yeah. Chris's mom took him there because he never had a daddy. So glamour shots was his daddy. Yeah. And he sat there, his whole fucking back of his hair is fluffed out. It's like, why, mommy? Why? Shut the fuck up, Chris. Click.
So, I'm going to just say this: next week, if certain person shows up again, just go ahead and start playing ping pong. Okay, so we don't get sidetracked.
Just ban them. Yeah, ban them.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to say ban them. I'm going to say play ping pong so they'll get frustrated. I think that's more fun. Ban them is no fun because
Aquanet.
Yeah. No, I think ping pong is frustrating because if you ping pong for like a minute, they get now I can talk up. I can't anymore.
Oh yeah, they don't know exactly when they can talk. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, exactly. Don't say anything, just ping pong them.
Yeah, Aquanet, man. Yep, Aquanet, dude.
Yeah,
that's Aquanet. Yes.
Because I will admit that he kind of disappeared when you dropped off during the live stream.
Ain't that weird?
Yeah, it was kind of weird. Yeah, like he was upset that he couldn't no longer harass you anymore.
Well, I had to go find my damn teeth.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Did you also get your toothbrush?
I had to go find my muscles. I had to go find my teeth. I had to go find my height too, because I'm a 4'2", non-muscular, fat, non-teeth dwarf.
Teeth.
Leprechaun.
Be sure you say teeth, not teeth. Teeth.
Teethers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, I just can't live with myself. I mean, me and my family, my kids that love me. I mean, successfully living in houses and properties. I can't do it anymore.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I mean, it's Kevin Sober called me a dwarf. I can't live with myself. Yeah. Georgia Transparent. Where's your teeth? I don't know, man. Where is my teeth, Georgia Transparent?
Yeah, where's your teeth? Not teeth, dwarf.
My teeth with an S. With an S.
Oh, Don, that's good. That's good.
Uh-oh. Gemma.
Someone's in the background. We heard someone in the background.
What was that? I'm talking to Gemma.
Okay,
Gemma.
I think we got another account in there.
You can Facebook in the background, Gemma.
Yeah, I think we got another sock account.
Which one is it? I just growled at Gemma, so we cannot have
Bob the Sailor 2 or something like that.
Oh, hey, Bob.
Yeah.
We did not invite Gemma specific here.
If GS ever wants to come up, all he has to do is ask.
I can invite him if you want us to, Bob.
Yeah, I can see that.
We hate Jews here too. You know what I'm saying? Hey-o.
Yeah, chat. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just sitting there going, what's the sudden infatuation with GS now, guys?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I made a joke. I said we hate Jews here too. So come on over, buddy. Invite GS. Come on, we're making fun of him. Come on, Bob. Tell him. Oh man, come on, Bob.
Yeah, like I said, though, I mean, if GS wants to be here, he can be here. I'm not going to stop him.
Yeah, who cares, man? I'm all.
Yeah. GS at least try to be respectful, unlike other people.
Well, Dove, I was picking about everybody says GS hates Jews and all that, but all the trolls say that crap,
Yeah, so I know. It's amazing how many people say someone hates something, and when you really start talking to the other individual, it's like, no, this person's just misunderstood. Probably has the kindest heart in the world, but yet there are people that's jealous of them.
Yeah, so come on over. We hate Jews over here too, Bob. You know what I'm saying? Come on over here, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, we know who this is. This is freaking Georgia Transparency.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Come on over here, man.
Under Madness After Dark. That's Georgia.
All of a sudden, Utter Madness.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. It's amazing how the soccer counts return. Hey, thanks for the numbers, guys. I appreciate it. Or Georgia Transparency, thank you for the numbers. I appreciate it.
Yeah, oh man. What do you mean? I just come here and say, did the judges recuse themselves? I don't know.
No, the judges just got annoyed at all the shenanigans.
Does that mean that the prosecutors did the same thing? I don't know. I'm just asking. Okay. Oh, all right, Picker on. Fair enough. We don't know. What does Todd know? We don't know. Georgia, we don't know. You tell us, sir. You tell us, sir.
Yeah. Anyways, like I said, if the account looks like it might be Georgia Transparency playing around with stock accounts, to ping pong them.
So, but I think I did growl at Dove, didn't I? So, right?
Yeah.
So, that's for you, Dove.
Yeah. So, yeah, Dove does a good job. So I appreciate all the hard work she's put in with us, and plus reminding me that we were getting sidetracked. reminding you, G Swag, to breathe. Take a break from talking is what she was telling us.
Fair enough. Oh, I wouldn't talk about Todd. He has people watching.
Yeah, that's another one that can probably be that's probably a topic. Yeah.
Well, how about this? You tell Todd to Facebook me and tell me that, and I'll agree with you.
All right. So, well, it's time to start wrapping things up. I think it's time for us to put on the warm sound music. It's getting a little funky here. Why to watch? You got anything you want to plug?
No, not at the moment. I've just got to find time to do things. So hopefully I'll get something out shortly.
G Swag, anything you want to plug?
No, sir. Just y'all have a good night, and glad to see everybody in the chat. And thank you for having me up, and especially Dove.
And I think Chris Reiter has something he wants to plug, but we're not going to discuss that. That's probably taken care of in jail. And yeah, hey, come back next Saturday night. We will continue with the Larry Foreman video with this interview with Chris Reiter. I do find a lot of this to be very, very interesting from Larry Foreman. And hearing the retelling of the story. There might be a lunch with Doc sometime this week. Depends on my schedule. But hey, everybody, until next time, take care of yourself. Good night.